Oh, a new listener. Come for a story, I hope. Let's see. What tale shall I read tonight? Ah, here's one. This is a tale of 6 adventurers that, while not always fighting for the purest of intentions, still fought for what they hold dear. Whether that be to save another, riches, or just to spend another day in a tavern. Now, while these adventurers found themselves working together, I still don't think they knew quite what they were getting themselves into. Nevertheless, I welcome you to join me on this tale, to join me in the myth of Draconis.
I mean, not
Okay.
It isn't.
technically, but
It isn't, but
It's
go
part of the
for it, 'cause I
experience.
enjoy having a record of the emotional damage of inflict.
Yes, it's part of the experience, you know. The pre-session.
I also am going to try and stream as well.
Yeah,
Hopefully, it doesn't kill itself like last time.
I believe in you.
I don't know what path things could possibly be going wrong. It's not like one of your PCs has 3 days to live.
Nah, we're fine.
The pre-session emotional torture, emotional damage.
Gotta start early.
That's just facts.
Chaos.
He's a good boy.
Chaos Parade.
Chaos Gremlin.
I'm watching Chaos.
When your main group, I mean, all D&D groups are chaotic to an extent, but when the group you play with who's the most chaotic, you're the forever DM for. You find ways to get your chaos.
We love the shenanigans.
If I don't get to do silly player shenanigans, I will traumatize you instead.
It's perfect.
Perfect. I feel like that's a fair trade.
I think so.
Maybe. I don't know.
Chaos.
Who knows?
There he is. Good boy. Chaos is a good boy. Are you meowing at me? Are you meowing at me? Did you say meow?
Wait, give me my damn
Meow.
video settings.
Meow. Meow.
It will not give me my auto settings.
Meow.
Cool.
Meow.
God damn it.
Meow.
It's very talkative.
Meow. He's a good boy. Oh, he's gonna bite. He's got a very sweet meow.
It's probably good one of the talkative ones is adorable enough to live through the session. I mean, what?
Right? And there's Mina lurking by her tent.
Well, now you know who the assassin is.
Look at that. She likes the bright colors, gives her some contrast.
Turns out assassin cats can be bought. You just give them enough treats.
That's true. They're paid. Paid well. Mina. Mina.
Yes.
She stares.
Meow.
You. Meow.
Do you have more treats? Preferably ones that won't be hitting me in the face.
Right? Oh, she likes it that way. That was a choice.
I'm not surprised.
They do it all the time.
Yeah.
I need to make like a compilation. The best hits. Delicious. treats straight to the face. That's the good life right there.
We just put like a thumbprint and postcode electronic lock on our front door. I keep forgetting it's set to automatically lock after 9 o'clock every 5 minutes. And I was coming in from outside, and I'm like, why can't I open the door?
Oh yeah.
It was unlocked when I went outside.
L.
L.
Oh no. Sabotage yourself. Self-sabotage.
Sabotage.
I don't need to sabotage myself. Everyone else does it for me.
You're on the same team, then.
Yeah.
Say, hell, how did you find out about my next boss? They're all just going to be named single. But not in any alphabetical order, just plain. That way I can further torment people who have issues with things not being organized.
Oh dear. Just random chaos.
It's the only way to leave.
Hey. No bite. No bite.
Yes, buddy.
Nibbles.
I accidentally liver punched Stu today. Accidentally.
Accidentally.
How do you
I didn't
accidentally
mean
live?
That's why he's late.
They were insulting my height, so playfully I went to punch them in the gut and I accidentally punched them in the liver.
I mean, you are kind of short.
Okay,
Not kind of. Very so.
Yeah, not even
shut
kind
up. I'm not that short. I'm just a
How
little
tall are you
below
again?
average.
Well, I can tell you right now, by the way they're describing how short you are, I would have figured you punched him in about the shins.
Oh no. Just not short, just vertically challenged.
Very
Thank
vertically
you.
challenged at that.
Dude, I swear to God, I will find out where you live.
I can tell you my address right now.
I will break your shit.
It's like, hey, these hands are ready to eat
Your
everybody.
your shins
I
are
mean, if
forfeit.
you want to find out where I live, you can just ask me for
Your
the address.
shins
Ow.
are forfeit. It's wild.
Yes.
Okay, I'm
Your
gonna need.
kneecaps are mine.
Alright, Amira, next campaign, I'm gonna need you to play a monk halfling.
Better yet, I'll do you one
Yeah.
better. A kobold.
There you go.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Dude, dragon guy.
Nice.
Or
nice.
goblin. I think kobold might be funnier.
Hmm.
Or
Yeah.
fairy. I could be like a little fairy, little gremlin child.
There you
You
go.
can see my dex-based barbarian kobold doing that. Your shins are forfeit.
Yes.
You know those
I-
things you walk on? They're mine.
I've played a fairy child barbarian. They decapitated someone doing like 50 damage at like level 3 or 5.
Golly.
A lot of those. Those very
Check DM.
I just told check the I don't know who. Who? What?
Amira.
I'm checking. There's nothing in my DM. I'm so
Oh.
confused.
What's
There's
happening?
always something to read.
There's always something,
Hmm.
even when there isn't.
Ah, well, I like how we forgot
More or less.
the X was signed with the whole werewolf thing.
Oh,
Trust me, it's not the first time we forgot a lot of stuff.
Ha.
Yeah.
Our
Not
notes taker
even.
don't remember notes.
Whoops.
Pins
Check
it to
my
the
notes.
chat.
Then we're like,
And
oh
Joey.
yeah, we remembered eventually.
Speaking of, since I already know the last person is probably going to be late. Last time you Amira threatened a god knows what kind of extraplanar being
with a 5th level weapon attack. They looked at her and said, "That's dumb. You shouldn't do that. Or I don't want to kill you today." Then proceeded to advise Amira, Akemi, and Jimmy that things are not quite what they seem. And despite the usual thought process that you guys are in danger because of your very powerful friend Jimmy, it's actually the other way around. Jimmy's in trouble because he's associated with you guys, and you guys are assholes.
My
Oops.
job.
My bad.
Just because we
Particularly,
foiled someone's plans doesn't mean we're assholes.
particularly seems to have it out for Wally and Ju.
Being an asshole is the only thing I'm good at. Let me have it.
Let me have this.
He then did seem to care about at least one of you to some extent, because he told all of you to take better care of Volp. Who then returned? Volp then returned and checked on Jimmy and was informed of X's arrival and departure. Volp proceeded to insight check Jimmy's emotional state. He's archfey, a little hard to read. He's kind of wacky, but seemed to get a little bit of a hint of nervousness off of Jimmy.
He's fine.
Jimmy then proceeded to fill you guys in on as much as he could on what happened to him. He was just sort of roaming the Feywilds. He got jumped by less powerful Fey than him, but powerful enough with the numbers advantage that they were able to take him down. And then he woke up to being tortured for information by X. Then he woke up again to your rescue efforts. And then he's been in bed. You guys then left town for the Coalstone Mountains to take the job that Volp suggested, which there's, also payment for the rest of you besides just a favor. You reached the base of the hillside that leads where it starts to lead into the mountain range, and heard cries for help. There were 3 ogres surrounding someone who strongly resembles Ju's preferred form, as opposed to the one as Ju. They talked down. You were able to talk down the ogres and took the girl with you. On the travel back to Brightwood, you questioned the woman. She said Mama and Daddy Veilweaver abandoned her at birth, and then her name is Jasmine. Her adopted parents were apparently killed, and she doesn't really know how. She's trying to figure that out. And that she had been with her adopted brother and sister, but they were apparently killed by the ogres because she can't find them. Akemi chose to reveal her most common family form, the one that would resemble a Veilweaver in this instance. Ju chose not to because she's a coward. That's what I wrote in my notes. Ju did not because cowardice.
Fuck
you. You reached Brightwood and slept and had a snooze. During this time, Wally had a dream about his graduation day from his paladin training. Instead of winning the final sparring match he needed to graduate, like what happened in real life, he seemed to lose by a blade strike to the chest. This woke him, and he to find an awful curved, dark-colored dagger in his real chest. He tried to heal the wound, and that didn't work. He tried a second time and hurt himself. Akemi attempted to remove the curse, but the apparent curse is too potent for that level of curse removal spell, and actually hurt Wally slightly more. And I generally wrote slightly more to remind myself that it was far less damage than when Wally did it himself. Akemi then looked at Wally and said, "Don't hate me for this," and sending stoned Azarim. Who replied, "I'll be right there." He appeared immediately to offer aid. He inspected the wound and the dagger and said Wally has 3 days left to live. We pick up from there.
As one should.
So, Azarim looks to you all and goes, I don't know. Well, I have an idea how this may possibly be solvable in time, but I have the wrong kind of magical abilities to be the one to do it. I don't suppose Akemi can find a way to become about 3 times as powerful in 3 days.
Yeah, I doubt that.
Then you will need to find an awfully strong cleric. Could also technically be a wizard or a bard.
Wasn't there
'Cause
one
they
in this city?
Yes, but I don't believe them to be... They're about the same level of power you guys are. I don't think they're going to have what you need.
Of course.
Question.
Shoot.
Since I am more from Brightwood, would I know of anyone in Brightwood?
There is no one you are aware of in Brightwood that would be any stronger than you guys. Matter of fact, now that mechanically you guys are level 6, you're probably actually a little stronger than the strongest people in town.
Okay. Would I know of anyone who might know?
I mean, possibly the like higher ups in the city. They seem to all have some connection to other cities and things like that. They might have information.
That's one idea.
Questions.
The problem is I'm for arguably the first time in maybe ever, definitely a long time. I'm trying to handle this in the kind of way my son would like to have it handled, which means minimal help from me. I could probably make an item or something that could replicate the effect you're looking for, but whether I want it to or not, by the very nature of my being, the weave will attach strings if I do it. I'm trying not to do that to you. Unless we really think it's the only option. So you should probably seek other help as long as you can.
Okay. I get that. Family's tough. It's complicated.
No. Yes.
Maybe we should contact that that wizard from the college. Whatever her name is.
That would be a good start.
Oh yeah, Volpe's mentor.
Teacher, yeah.
Technically speaking, we're still in the overnight of the previous day, but for the sanity of myself reading through paragraphs of notes, I'm going to say it's the next day for note purposes. Because it's easier to read. And it was halfway through the night, so it's close enough.
Like, man, I just wanted to take a sleep.
He could tag. Azarim said he could technically resolve this, but because he's a devil, there would be strings attached, whether he wanted them or not.
Unbidden.
Recommended finding a different solution, if at all possible. Well, for now, there's not a lot you guys are going to be able to do at 4 o'clock in the morning. You should probably try to get the rest of your sleep and handle this in the morning. Because no one else is going to be around right now.
Yeah.
I would perhaps recommend you all pull up cots and pieces of floor and sleep in here the rest of the evening.
Okay.
Catnap
I mean,
sounds good to me.
Either you guys can all have a sleepover, or I can creepily stand here and weird out Ju.
Sleepover.
Yeah.
No, you can leave.
Thank
Are
you.
we really-
Sleepover it is.
Are we really going to still do this when you have 3 days to live? Is that how you want to spend them?
I appreciate you helping. But you will not.
Absolutely.
I will be keeping an eye on you. If any real emergencies that I cannot avoid helping you come up, I will help. Otherwise, I will try to let people with more conventional abilities handle this. And then he just sort of disappears.
Oh, he's just gonna flap back in bed. It's like, ah.
What's everyone's passive perception?
Oh no! Why are you asking me this?
I
11.
think mine's 18.
Hang
Mine's
on,
a
I have to find
14.
D&D Beyond.
Did you say 14?
Yeah.
Imagine he has like
Juice is
a calendar.
15.
Wally
Juice is
dies
15.
on Tuesday.
Wally's is 11.
Yes. Mine's 18.
Sheila.
Okay.
14.
Akemi, you notice as Azram's leaving, you just see ear hit the floor.
Here, what?
What?
Yeah. What?
Was I not clear?
No, you kind of cut out.
No, you
Yeah.
cut out.
Oh, okay.
Nah, you cut
Like-
out.
Yeah.
When Azram left, Akemi, you saw a tear fall from his cheek to the floor.
Okay.
Oh, I heard ear. That makes more
I
sense.
heard
Yeah,
ear as
all I
well.
heard was
Yeah,
ear.
that makes no sense.
I heard it hit
No,
the floor.
no, Wally's currently bleeding from the ears. No, I'm kidding.
Yes, I'm just like, all right, and blood flow everywhere.
There goes his ear.
Okay, that makes more
And
sense.
now Van Gogh.
Cool.
I lost my ear and then became famous.
So I assume everyone's going to at least attempt to get a few hours of sleep to finish their long rests and things.
Yep.
Yes.
Cool.
As best as
I
I
don't
could,
know.
I guess.
He's pretty troubled.
Maybe a hug?
No, I have a chest wound.
Oh, that's a good point. Side hug.
I guess.
Very gently.
There's no opening the hug.
As I just lay in bed with bed sheets shoved into my chest because we didn't get it properly fucking sealed.
Hey, I did bandage it.
Hey, you've got the pressure on, like the actual like bleeding part of like the wound has stopped,
That's
but
Yeah,
he's still got a mostly open wound in his
open
chest.
wounds. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Yeah, so like basically
I kind of need
basically
something
what
to pack it with.
basically what you did was what you would do to
Staunch.
treat a normal wound, so it stopped the bleeding. But essentially, magic that would normally more or less stitch you up doesn't work on him, so he's kind of just still half hanging open under the bandages.
Yeah.
It's got some meat hanging out.
So, it's a rough sleep, but everyone except for Wally is able to get a long rest.
Oh, poor Wally.
Aw.
No
I mean-
sleep till dating.
I mean, you technically managed to fall back asleep. It's more so just it.
It doesn't heal me. It doesn't rejuvenate.
Also, you have a second dream.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Is that the group was able to finish a rest, except for Wally due to the wound. So yeah, you have another dream. And you second. I'll make sure I do this the best way I can. There you go. Give me that. Oh, your second dream starts with you in just surprising comfort considering your real life situation. You're sort of laying out enjoying a beautiful sunny day. Just laying in the grass. It's actually surprisingly very peaceful. And then you... Yes, okay. And then you hear a voice. It seems to come from nowhere. Female voice. She says, You have broken our agreement. Multiple times. How do you respond?
Yeah, I would probably sit up.
So when you sit up, I'm just curious if I can... I can find lots of sort of what I'm looking for, but not quite. Honestly, that's close enough. Not quite what I'm looking for, but it'll do. Less evil looking, but you basically see that happen in the sky. And the head of a massive female dragon appears just in the sky.
Oop.
She goes, Do you intend on staying with that band of people?
Pikachu!
And if so, do you intend on continuing to live the way you've been living?
They've been more of a family to me than I've ever had.
Very well. Continue. I didn't know if you had more to say or not.
No. Oh, yeah, I did. The way they live might be out of our agreement. But that does not make them any less worthy for me to be here alongside them.
Well, then we shall see if they are worthy. And maybe one day you will prove to be as well. I'll be watching. See if they can prove themselves worthy. And to see if you can earn what we agreed upon. I hope they do, and I hope you do. Now it's time to prove it. And as you awaken the next morning, you feel different. You feel like something's missing. Your spleen! Ha ha ha!
Like,
That's not what I was-
God damn it, who-
That's not what I was gonna
you
say.
guys suck at guarding me. What the fuck?
That-
No.
There's a new wound.
No, but you
Sorry, that's my fault.
Why are you
you do
stealing my
notice
organs?
that you do notice that where do you keep your holy symbol?
It's my shield or my pendant.
So you do notice that the pendant has changed into the holy symbol is no longer attached to it. It's just like a locket. And the symbol on your shield has just disappeared.
Oh dear.
Oh no.
That's bad.
It's fine. You know, I'm just pissed off at God.
I mean,
Well,
you're
that's not
pissed
really
off. You've more or less pissed off every level of pretty powerful being you know at some point. Why not a god?
Yeah, right. I'm just going up the totem pole.
There you go.
Pretty much.
Wow, what's next? The primordials?
That's
Are
probably
you
a bad
reading my
idea.
notes?
That- Don't say that.
I would never.
Sin vergüenza.
They would.
What do you do? What do you do?
Shameless.
Sorry, I had to get my dog out of my room.
Oh, that's all right.
I mean, all right. I'm gonna be looking at my holy symbols. Right. I'm just gonna nod. If no one's gonna bring it up verbally, I'm chilling.
I think
I understand.
I think we're gonna notice.
Yeah, but doesn't mean you have to speak on it. You can notice it all you want.
That's awkward.
I'm just going to very carefully put on armor, as I do have an open wound. Actually, no, I probably wouldn't put on the full armor yet. I would just put on the gambeson. So and when they all woke up, like, okay, we need to go to an actual doctor first. I need this wound actually properly addressed.
Yeah, I never really thought about what you do when you don't have magic. I guess there would be normal doctors, huh?
I mean, I can still patch it up somewhat.
So,
I mean, bitches do exist.
Yeah.
Akemi, you're the next to rise as you hear Wally starting to get ready for the day with your high passive perception. Also, with an 18 passive perception, yet his shield looks different. There's something. There's an emblem that was emblazoned on it that is now missing.
Blank.
Do I know what that means? Since I'm a cleric.
As a cleric, actually, yes. You're not 100% sure, but you have a pretty good idea. I mean, you're obviously not 100% sure because you didn't speak to his god, but the fact that seems to have been done intentionally and magically in a few hours probably means what you think it does.
Wait, it sounds like something we could all figure out.
Well, none of you are even awake yet, but also
Eventually?
some of you may or may not be able to eventually with questions or mechanics, but Akemi as a cleric is also a heavy god
Yeah.
person. So
Yeah.
It would make sense
you're
for the
very,
cleric to know pretty much off rip.
you're very, especially one who with high enough passive perception to even notice the change. But yeah, you're pretty sure based on how clerics, and while paladins in particular don't necessarily have to be god followers, there's other tenets they can believe in, just self-confidence, things like that. The ones that are from a holy source are very similar to you, and you know what would happen if your holy symbol suddenly disappeared.
Sorry, my sister knocked on my door. Okay.
Whether or not you do choose to bring it up or not is up to you, but
Basically.
Akemi probably wouldn't bring it up, no.
that seems like what it that's what I was thinking too. Is it's like at this point I've seen enough of Akemi. It's like if it's a touchy subject that doesn't require being brought up, let's maybe not dig into that wound right now.
Oh yeah, timing.
Okay, let's deal with one at a time, please.
Yeah, like maybe let's try to figure out how to keep him from actually dying before we worry about anything else. So, I believe I heard Sheila had well, actually, it doesn't matter. At this point, you all sort of gradually start to kind of groggily come to, except for Ju. Ju is out because Ju fought to not sleep. So when they finally did, they're out. It's the kind of sleep where like I tried my hardest to stay awake and I cannot anymore. You're gonna have to wake Ju up.
Yeah, it worked so great the first
Wakey.
time.
Just kick me out of bed. It should work. It won't.
No, I'm just going to get close and just Ju.
Ah, yeah. What happened?
We're all up. It's time to go.
Okay.
Now you wake up straight away this time.
I'm sorry.
Juice learned his lesson.
Didn't do the what? Shut up.
I'm not gonna say that if the response to that had been different, I may not have changed the outcome of the encounter, but
Oh.
You may have been able to stop him from getting stabbed if you'd been faster. That's all I'm saying.
Oh.
No, I'm not saying. I'm not actually saying that one way or the other. I just want to put it in Ju's head because it amuses me.
I was gonna say, like, he didn't even wake me up until after he was stabbed. What?
You should have woken up when somebody was creaking in our bed besides me.
Yeah, the rogue should probably have high passive perception. Imagine that.
Oops.
I'm a disappointment, I know. You don't gotta remind me.
I kind of do. I'm the DM. I'm supposed to do all the bad guy stuff.
Ooh.
Like,
You are the
supposed to be
bane of my
nighttime guard
existence.
dog. I'm the daytime guard dog.
I'm sorry.
No.
So it turns into a game of who's gonna get traumatized next.
Everybody.
Not it.
It's not mutual.
Not it.
It's everybody.
Ah.
I mean, it's not exclusive. It's gonna be mutual. Everybody shall suffer.
Wait, let's just suffer together.
All right. I want to go to an actual doctor in town. I don't want to just have them be like, yeah, no, I got you. No, I want to go get professional help. Please.
Are you
I
saying
am a
we're not
professional.
You got papers. You don't got shit signed by the city.
That's you. I have a plus 8 in medicine.
You need a license.
Are you looking for literally just a doctor or a city approved cleric, basically, or both?
Well, I know healing magically won't do shit.
Fair enough.
So probably just a regular doctor.
Yeah, easy enough. So you asked around a little bit, and you are. Where's my thingy here? Towns and cities. You are told that there is the normal town doctor is out of town for the moment. However, his nephew from over in Ironcatch, where you started, has come to cover the practice for a few days. So there is a doctor here.
Sure,
Woohoo!
we'll take the second string.
That's my way of saying I made up one real doctor's name and then forgot to go back and do at least one for each town.
I'm sure it won't be relevant again, right?
So yeah, you're able to find it, and he introduces himself as Dr. Jonathan Hiles, who you may or may not have encountered in Ironcatch. I don't remember.
I
Either
don't think
way,
we met him personally.
yeah, no, you were too busy doing regular adventurer stuff then.
Yep.
He goes, "What can I do for you?"
It's simply like a wound stitched up.
All right, I can certainly do that for you.
Cool. Hey, look, it's black. It's like, it don't look right. It's like, don't worry about it.
It needs help.
He would mention, is like, don't worry about the magical implications of it. Just stitch it.
Well.
All right. And he lays you down and sets to work. Now, you have in your training been stitched before.
Mm-hmm.
This is ungodly painful. It's like the wound, even physically, doesn't want to close. It's like it's actively fighting the stitches.
That poor doctor.
He's eventually able to get it to close. And you don't see, like, it's not like, the Alien movie or something where you see your chest doing weird shit. That's what it feels like. It's like the magic imbued, the curse imbued in it is trying to, like, reject the stitches almost, is what it feels like. But he is able to close it to where you can, I mean, it's obviously still a big wound and it's painful, but you can more or less function normally.
Cool. I appreciate it.
You're most welcome. Do I dare ask where you got that?
Pikachu!
Hell if I know.
Fair enough.
Hey, so just someone want to pay for my wound, as I have no money.
You are. I was told if you guys came in, you were not to pay.
Oh,
Okay.
that's good because we
Who
have.
told you that?
That's good because we have 0.
It appears you have a benefactor.
Oh my god, I have a secret admirer. Stop.
Oh. What did we spend all our money on?
Diamond.
Just, like,
I thought we
standing
had
at the
some
back
left
of the
over.
group.
Well, the party fund is gone.
Party fun now.
Oh, well, yeah. It was, okay, so then I don't know. There was a couple people that had personal money.
Me.
Yeah.
I
But
have
it doesn't
some
matter. You don't gotta pay
money.
anyway. I've been flat broke for like the past 6 fucking sessions.
Whoops.
I gave all my money up. God damn it. Everybody else is like, nah, I like to have my portion. After getting the wound stitched, I am going to finally fully put on my armor, so I'm not naked.
A good idea, but
Ooh.
At first, I
Kinky.
was just wearing the gambeson. I was like, cool, I
Probably
got a
good.
padded shirt.
Yeah, probably a good idea since you're essentially a fighter now.
Yeah,
Yes.
essentially, but not really.
Yeah, technically you're a
I'm
dude with a
worse.
sword
Yeah, I'm a dude with a sword and shield.
because I will admit that actually it was Wally who brought it to my attention. I hadn't read the tenets of his subclass in a while and didn't realize how many things he'd actually broken.
Yeah.
So,
Oh, really?
but we decided that he's not going the Oathbreaker route because I feel like that's more if you intentionally break your oath, like you do things to break your oath rather than just sort of coincidence. So for right now, he actually doesn't have a class. He's a dude.
Oh,
With a
damn.
sword.
He's because he gets to keep his actual character like statistics. He's about an Olympic level athlete, but he's a dude.
He's
But is he
a dude.
the dude?
Wally, if you don't mind me asking, what is your oath? Because I'm curious what the parameters of your oath are now.
You don't even know that anything's changed.
I know this is just me wondering out of character.
Out of character. Oh, I was Oath of Watchers.
This.
Oath of the Watchers.
Oh, okay.
He's Oath of
I-
Watchers which is basically outer plane stuff, and his adopted dad is an archdevil.
Yep.
His group of friends has befriended an archfey. One of them has signed some kind of pact, although he may or may not know all the details of that yet. He doesn't in game.
I don't know about the pact now, but
But the god probably does.
yeah.
He's hanging around with someone who signed a Warlock pact with something from the stars. So yeah.
My tenets are literally, hey, be ever vigilant. The workers of extraplanar beings are everywhere. Do not accept gifts or favors from other shit. So no, do not accept gifts from my dad, and I have. And do not mingle with people who accept gifts. All of you guys have done that, or your families have done that. And then the third one, I didn't technically break because you must be ready at all times and be the shield for the people. So it's like I didn't break that one.
1 out of 4.
Yeah, and
Well,
honestly, for the in-game reason why we're treating you as just a normal guy instead of a full Oathbreaker, that's why she didn't deem you a full Oathbreaker, because you didn't completely abandon your tenets.
I made friends and family with the wrong crowd.
So you're at the point where she's still willing to let you back in if you prove
rated my
yourself.
stream with 10 viewers.
You ever regret it, Wally?
No.
Okay.
So, you're stitched up. What would you guys like to do now?
Cooper Cached is now following.
I mean, I assume the guy who's a dude with a sword, who's basically a city watchman at this point, would like to immediately run into the mountains and fight ogres.
No.
Yeah, that sounds like fun. Let's do it.
No.
3 days to live. I'm going out with a bang.
I'm going to beat you with a stuffed
It's
animal.
like I got 3 days to live. Let's make it 1.
Well, guys, no one in town is going to be strong enough to deal with that. Referring to the stab wound curse, whatever that is.
Just pointing at my chest. Yep. That.
We could probably try to start asking some of the higher ups around here and see if they know anyone out of town that might be strong enough to break the curse.
Should also, I don't know, maybe find Volpe wherever the fox is. We do need to contact that teacher.
What the fox
Oh,
said?
yeah.
Poof. That's what the fox said. The fox in here.
True.
Yeah, so it is weird. You guys sort of went and did this, and Volpe had kind of gone off, was like, listen, I know we're all supposed to be together, but I'm feeling weird and I need a minute. So he went back to his room. And you guys were like, all right, well, seems like you finally got some sleep, and maybe let him sleep because all we're doing is going through town to get some stitches for the ex-paladin anyway. You figured I'm sort of retconning some minor because I remembered that the player of Ulp hasn't made it. You left him a note on it under his door of what your plans were and some places you were sort of just going to walk through town and sort of to meet you guys or check in with you in some way when he woke up. It's been about 2 hours and you haven't heard from him. And even on the worst night's sleep those of you who grew up with him have ever seen him have, like, I'm talking kid having nightmares level sleeps, he didn't sleep in this late. Something's weird.
Immediately heading back to go see if we can find him.
Yep.
So when you get there, you find his door is left ajar, and he is not there.
These last 2 days have not been our days, have they?
Check on fall.
Can
Absolutely.
I look around for any signs of
Yeah.
where we went?
The door was left open
Wait.
and Ulp is missing.
Just
What was that?
Just double check. We're all at the tavern, right?
Yeah, I assume you all went back together.
Okay. I just want to double check. Can I also join in Akemi in looking for clues as well?
Sure. I'll actually let you guys choose for this one because it kind of fits both. Give me either a perception or investigation check, whatever you feel more comfortable with.
Oh, yes. Yes, I have. Yeah.
You said perception or investigation?
Yes. And also, you have what? Do you just have better investigation, Amir?
Yeah.
Okay.
Evil laughs. Aha, my rolls are high.
Oh, whoops, I did the wrong thing. I put in the
You're going to attack with investigation, right? Type C and it'll cancel that. Just like the letter C.
Just C?
Yeah.
Right.
And that'll cancel that so you can do it properly.
It was an accident.
I just like the idea of I'm going to attack you with my investigation.
Investigation.
You know what that makes me think of? It makes me think of like Sherlock Holmes just pulling out his like magnifying glass and
bonking you with it.
It's dangerous.
Reinforced spyglass.
Dangerous.
So, the first thing you immediately notice, Akemi, there's no sign of forced entry on the door, but you know they left it locked. You also notice that there seem to be some signs of footprints by the door, but they stop at the door, leading you to probably think they left the door ajar as a distraction, or like maybe he went outside, hoping no one would notice. You do also follow those footsteps to where Amira has noticed a footstep as well in the window, which is hanging open. Appears whatever came in, who or whatever came in here, did not do it the same fuckity magical way that a lot of the people you've encountered, including each other, do. They seem to have just climbed in the window. As you see a ladder under the window.
Well, there you go.
Alright, so who's jumping out the window first?
I am tempted to.
I mean, you don't have to jump out of the window. There's a ladder.
Yeah, I'm gonna climb out the window and use the ladder to get down.
I'm so tempted to just jump.
I'm just gonna follow climbing down.
You know what? Yeah, sure. I'll jump. What the fuck you mean jump out the window?
No.
All right.
Jump out.
So, Wally, go ahead and give me a dex save.
No,
Actually,
don't.
don't even. Yeah, give me a dex save to see whether you take full damage or not.
I was joking.
Oh, okay.
I wouldn't advise doing that right now anyway.
I'm not good with dex. That would hurt.
You need to keep your innards your innards.
I'm pretty decent with Dex, and even I wouldn't do that.
So
Yeah,
Mira,
cowards.
when you get to the bottom of the ladder, you see signs of footsteps walking away from it.
I follow. Hey guys, there are footsteps down here.
You guys found
We can only
footprints?
assume.
Can we call them footprints?
Yeah.
I'm down the ladder.
I'll go down the ladder.
I don't know much
Said it
about
first.
tracking, but
Yeah,
I know that.
I'm gonna also follow the footsteps as well.
Why are we calling them
Okay.
footsteps?
Tracking's like the one thing Amir is good at.
Yeah, it's
Footprint.
Yeah.
I feel like Wally would believe Volpe would like set his bed up once he leaves. Could he look around the room to see if like Volpe left intentionally, or if Volpe was taken somewhere?
Sure. Give me an investigation check. Actually, you know what?
Yeah.
I was gonna try to catch you before you finish rolling it. Given how you describe, you are investigating, but also given the description of what you're looking for and why, give me an insight check.
Yeah. I was about to say you're gonna change the insight. I mean, I am fine with it. Yeah, it's a whole lot better.
There are definitely signs after traveling with him for 2.5 or 3 weeks and having shared a room at least once and a bunch of things. It does not look like Volpe. Well, let's put it this way: it's possible Volpe left on their own. If they did, they left in a hurry.
Okay.
It's not 100% guaranteed that they were forced to leave, but they at the very least left quickly. It's definitely not their normal routine. Let's put it that way.
It wasn't planned.
Everybody's going down the ladder. I shall go down the ladder as well.
The group followed.
But gently.
Yeah, please don't actually jump. It was a joke.
More
I'm gonna jump out the last 3 rings of the ladder.
Oh god.
Just to fucking feel a little bit. Because that's like what, maybe 10 inches off the ground.
However long it takes us to find him, is that gonna be
there are
something to do with how long it takes them to join us in the session?
Maybe not. Let's find out.
Well, we don't know.
We'll get there when we get there.
It depends. Yeah.
It could be that now that I was forced into doing it this way, that I may just turn it into a thing.
It could be. You never know.
There are signs that it could be forced and was definitely at least
maybe not
rushed.
Pikachu.
So you follow the boot prints as far as you can. Once you get out into like more sort of cobblestone, like paved roads, it's a little harder to track.
Now they're boot prints.
But you follow them as best you can, and the last place you can still clearly see them look like they might have gone into Jesus, words are hard. It looks like they might have gone into like an alleyway, and then they seem to, between the paved roads making it harder to create footprint, to not really create new footprints. It was more leftover dirt on their feet, and also going down there, they seem to kind of run out a bit, or at least get faint enough they're hard to track.
Question.
Yeah.
So, this isn't one of the alleyways that hits a dead end, I'm assuming.
What's up?
Because, like, some alleyways have dead ends. I'm assuming this is not one of them.
No, it appears to be a dead end. It's basically two, like, neighboring sort of like small shops, and then when you go to the end of the alleyway, there's the back of another shop because the shops aren't like perfectly aligned on the different streets.
Can I try to look around to see for any clues upon how and why there's just? Because like why would they go into a dead end?
Sure. Give me what kind of clue are you looking for?
Objects or tracks. Well, we just ran out of tracks. Or anything as magical means either. That too, because like, there's just so many options.
Those are different checks. So
I know. I'm sorry.
pick one to start with.
Objects.
You're looking for signs of objects, or possibly a new track formed, or anything that a normal person would make.
Yes.
Okay, give me a new investigation check.
Okay.
All right. Even though it's only one, it is actually higher than your last one. You do manage to find a couple fairly faint, but see the alleyways themselves, they're paved, but it's like old and cracked because I mean in the middle of an alleyway they don't really think to repave things as often.
Yeah.
Not as much maintenance. And you do find a dusty spot with enough footprint to notice that there is signs of footprints pretty much where you are standing, like at the end of the tunnel, or not tunnel, alley. They just seem to kind of stop there, though.
Okay, now I'm wondering if there's like a secret wall or something.
Give me a perception check.
Could I also roll to see if there's a way like the person could parkour the way up the shops surrounding this alleyway?
That actually is straightforward enough. You don't even need to roll for it. There are like pipes and stuff that you figure are some, like for lack of a less game mechanics way to put it, somebody with high dexterity and acrobatic skill could probably get up there. Whether they could get up there with another person is a different discussion, but there's certainly signs someone could get up and down those if they wanted to, yes. If they knew how. 19 perception. You don't find any kind of like false entries, but you do notice that the back door of this bigger building that's covering more like the back, basically it's forming the back wall of the alley. There is a back door on it that seems off somehow. Like maybe it was recently used, maybe it's supposed to be locked, and it's not. You can't really tell without actively checking it. But you just something looks weird about the back door of what you assume is some kind of warehouse or other business. It just feels wrong.
Yeah, I'm gonna open the door now.
Excellent. Give me 1 second to catch my notes up because this is a good point for me to do so.
Probably not directly open the door. I'm gonna investigate it and stuff first because I'd rather it's Fireball snack.
Well, the Prince alleyway.
I doubt there's delayed fireball in the city.
I doubt it, but Firebolt exists along with many, many other spells. Fireball's just first thing I think of.
Well, the other place was also a Frey prison, so wacky shit is bound to happen in the Fae.
There's a door that seems odd. Near Open the door. You turn the handle, you pull the door open. Now what?
Well,
Oh, you probably want to know what you. Okay, you probably want to know if you see anything. You don't. It looks pitch dark in there, like abnormally pitch dark.
but I have dark vision.
Abnormally pitch dark.
Oh,
It's magical more.
oh.
Oof, I love that, Paul. You probably want to
Hey,
know if you
hey
see what you
guys?
see.
It's like, oh yeah, you want to
Guys,
see stuff, right? No.
there's some magic bullshit going on,
You don't.
and
It's
I think I
great.
know where we're going next.
Oh, no.
It's just magic darkness, something of the sort.
Is there a magic doorbell?
We're not. No.
I mean, it just seems like the right thing to do.
What happened is that? Why are there people whose names I don't recognize? Oh, okay. Well, that one. Okay. Well, that one's Ash, so that's fine. I was trying to figure. I was in the campaign character sheet thing, and I know I've given it to a few people, and I was like, if I put everyone's names together, I'm like, who the hell is Kit? Oh, never mind. I know who that is. There's at least one in here I do not recognize. That's literally just a bunch of letters and numbers.
Oh, that's also me. Sorry.
4F6QV.
Yes.
How many accounts do you have on Beyond?
We don't talk about it.
No.
You know, you could just pay $20 a year and have one account with all your characters on it, right?
I don't have $20.
How many characters do you
find
have?
20
Don't you get 10 for
You
free?
can't-
You get 6
Six, I
for
think.
free, and I have
Man,
at
I have-
least 3 accounts that each have 6 characters. That's at least 6. There are 3. At least 3.
Oh, that's light work. I currently, after deleting a bunch, have 40.
I definitely. I
Dang.
think I have more.
You can't manage to find $20, like $20 a year.
No.
Are you? Do you have no fingers? Do you have no toes? Are you incapable of working?
Oh, I'm trying. I swear.
There's other things I
They
can spend that
won't
money
hire
on.
me.
There is a thing going on right now where they're not hiring young people.
Exactly.
Not every place, but like it's a lot of if you're doing online job applications, they literally look at your age and just deny it
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Damn.
because of the whole Gen Z is quiet quitters, blah 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 blah.
One place was like, "Oh yeah, we'd love to give you an interview. What times are you available?" I gave them the times, and then I just never heard back from them.
I mean, I get that
Yeah.
anyway.
Yeah, I don't understand.
You never know why. They never tell you.
So what would
So
you guys like to do?
anyways. Mira's waiting for someone else to go in with her because she's not going in alone.
Okay, I'll go in with her.
And I was about to say, I'll go. I just can't see.
I
So
also can't see.
while you guys are deciding this, and Amira's like looking back at you guys, a pair of hands comes out, grabs Amira, and pulls her in.
Oh my god.
I guess she is going in alone then.
Okay,
All right,
Amira's
well,
gone.
I'm gonna go following her.
Did we really need her?
I
Did not expect that as a response. Jesus.
Sheila's
You
just
ever
kidding.
play a team part?
No,
You
no,
ever
no.
play a character
No.
who gives a shit?
Sheila's just kidding.
Are we sure this is Sheila?
Impostor.
Give me an insight check. Well,
I
not
don't
you,
know.
because you get dragged into a room full of magical darkness, but
I'm going in. I don't give a fuck. I ain't
So yeah,
scared.
you
Oh,
guys
my
make a walk
mic was
through.
off.
Oh, okay. I was just about to
Proceeded.
call your name too. It's like, wait, don't we have a cleric? Don't you have? I don't know, maybe light.
Oh
Peace.
no.
I'm in young. I have been young.
Oh
Can
no.
I cast light? Does that work?
Light in me does not help.
Oh,
Did not think so. Anyways,
There
I'm
is
watching
magic
it.
that could help you, but I don't know if you have it or not.
Dispel magic.
That's
Dispel magic
crazy.
might work.
Imagine the
I
absence
was
of magic
thinking that.
and magic.
Well, if it's magical darkness, then yeah, it would work.
Yeah.
You
Go
magic
ahead
people are
and,
smart.
Let me see how. Let me see how dispel magic works again.
Oh, I'm gonna have to roll.
I don't think that's one of my accidental magics.
I think the spell magic you have to either select an object or an area.
Oh yeah, no, I'm just making ability check using your spellcast. Okay, couldn't remember if it was a set stat or just your spellcasting. So go ahead and make me a wisdom check.
A wisdom check. Okay. Post out, cast it.
And it is just a straight wisdom check.
19.
You are able to get your dispel to go through, although you can feel it was definitely several levels higher than your base cast. From the feeling of how much effort you had to strain to put it in. You can see about 20 feet in front of you, and then it's still pitch dark again.
This has been interesting.
Oh,
so those Mo?
Maybe just scream stranger danger.
Oh
I lied. You can see for about 30 feet around you, but it is a very large building. You could tell from the outside. And there's more signs of darkness.
Is my light still going off since I did technically cast it?
Let me double check how that works. No, it is actually dispelled because it was below second level.
Oh yeah.
And you did it before the dispel magic.
I forgot about that. I'll cast light again.
Sure.
Actually, it says choose one creature, object, or magical effect. It says one.
Yeah.
Oh.
Akemi ended one effect, and it seems there's more than one darkness effect. That's why the rest of the building's still dark.
Well, that's what I'm saying. The light wouldn't be dispelled. It's only targeting.
The darkness spell dispels light below second level.
Oh.
Oh.
Okay. That's what you're doing.
Yeah, so
gotcha.
Yeah, so if it overlaps with light that was created by a spell of second level or lower, it dispels it as part of the darkness effect.
Okay.
But you can absolutely redo it. I mean, the area you now are able to see in is brighter, but you can still more or less see what you could see anyway.
Should I just continue casting this spell magic?
I mean, we'll need to be able to fucking see.
Amira, we'll come back to them in a second.
Yes.
He was yanked into a room full of magical darkness. I gotta catch my notes up while we're talking. Akemi dispelled part of it, but it appears being such a large area, multiple were cast. You feel yourself get dragged in, and by the time they've started solving the magical darkness, you're already further in deep enough that you do not realize it because you can't see out of the next magical darkness. You feel yourself being shoved down into a chair. And then you hear someone whisper in your ear. This is not the way this was supposed to go down.
Who the fuck are you? And they're trying to stand back up out of the chair.
So when you go to stand back up out of the chair, also it's a female voice that you hear. When you go to stand back up out of the chair, you feel a backhand hit you across the face and knock you back into your chair. Stop resisting. Trying to help you.
We're gonna pause this for a second. It's just help us with what exactly?
Not them. I don't give a shit about them. I'm trying to help you.
Oh.
You're in over your
Eric.
head. You need to get away from these people. They're gonna get you killed.
They're not gonna get me killed. I'm just fine as I am now.
Yeah, because clearly they're doing a good job protecting you when you're locked in here with me. I can see you and you can't see shit. No way to defend yourself. And at that point, we go back to the other group.
Oh.
And in this moment, I'm gonna go grab food.
Flail, Amira, flail.
Okay.
Amira.
This is why I
Amira,
said stranger danger.
confused.
Just yell.
Stranger danger. I'll
What kind?
cast the spell magic again.
Cool. Go ahead and roll for me.
You're not gonna get me killed.
Oh,
Well,
Well, we'll get there eventually.
Not enough.
Alright, that's it. I'm going into the darkness. Fuck it.
Yeah, honestly.
So you guys walk through the darkness. What you guess is probably about 30 feet. I mean, it's not surprising. You were pretty sure based on the size of the building it was a big warehouse, so it's quite large. You walk probably about 30 feet, you feel, worth of darkness. Clearly, at this point, Akemi, especially so being that you know that you would have a pretty good idea at this point how much space you cleared when you dispelled successfully. There's clearly at least 3 of these that have been put up because you've walked what you feel is pretty comfortable is enough that you should have walked out the other end of it by now, and you're still in darkness. But you get to about 30 feet and then you run into something and don't seem to be able to move.
Crash.
Okay.
Yep.
I'm trying to think what to do here.
Are we stuck?
Feel up what's in front of us.
That was yeah. Can I?
Is it a wall?
Dough wall.
It feels like a wall. But maybe there's magic involved. like it's kind of sort of like dome shaped as you move your hand around it, which seems weird for a mostly rectangular shaped warehouse from the outside.
I want to knock on it.
It doesn't really say if it counts as, like, if it has sound to it or not. Fuck it, I'm gonna say it does. Amira, you hear somebody knocking on a wall in front of you.
Who is it?
She just yells out, guys.
Do we hear
Stringer
anything?
dinger.
It doesn't say anything. I mean, pretty obvious. I may imply that it was a spell of some kind. So I'm not. The spell doesn't mention that it blocks sound any differently than like a normal wall would. So yeah, I would say you would hear it.
I mean, the spell magic on the wall.
The spell magic.
Go ahead and cast it.
Was it the egg?
Roll high.
My
It does nothing. Don't even roll. It does nothing.
I'm gonna smash it with a hammer.
Nothing happens.
What? You don't have a hammer.
Well, that's what I call my axe.
I'm the one who has the hammer.
Still nothing happens.
Huh.
Is Emil just
to help you?
I was trying to hit it.
The others are apparently going to get Amira killed.
Whoa.
Yeah, Mir will be fine.
Akemi gave up on dispelling darkness, and they walked through it to find a magic wall. Dispelling that didn't work. So yeah, now that you guys are far enough across the room, even though she's talking fairly low, you can hear a second female voice behind the wall. In a mirror, the woman talks to you again. Goes, "You honestly don't think these morons are not going to get you killed when they couldn't even figure out how to dispel darkness?"
I mean, we did it once, right?
Yeah. Then the
I'm
second time
trying to
failed.
save your life, child.
I understand that, but I would rather travel with the party than go back home. So.
You really hate home that much?
Yes, I do.
That you would rather die than go home.
I mean, death isn't preferable, but yes, for many reasons, yes, and I can only assume who sent you. I can only assume.
At that point, we'll say, they're both coming.
Hey,
actually, no, they're not constant.
It's not my fault I'm not good with magic.
Yeah. So yeah, I guess we'll say that the magic wall is done by one of her cohorts. So the darkness actually drops around you, and you guys can see into the wall now. As it is it's invisible, essentially.
Oh, Wall of Force, of course.
That's what I thought, yeah, too.
Yeah.
Wall of Force. That's why I was like, yeah, fuck it, knock on it.
Amira, as you say, I'm pretty sure I know who sent you. The darkness drops, and no one sent her because your mother's standing in front of you.
Oh. Yep. Hello, Mother.
Why do you hate me so much? You'd rather be dead. I don't understand.
Not that I hate you. as much. But I don't want to marry that asshole, and I
I
refuse
don't
to.
care about that. I'm trying to keep you from death.
It's just
Allow
I,
me
We'll,
to
I
use
hold
a
my
while.
chest.
we'll
I'm like,
find we'll find another asshole. Hell, I'll even let you pick them if that's the big problem. That's a different problem for a different day. An arranged marriage, a marriage at all means nothing if you're dead. And these morons are gonna get you killed.
Mira's just kind of, she's still sitting in the chair. She's just kind of quiet now, unsure of what to say next. Dang, I was not expecting this.
My patron filled me in on your situation. One of you's already guaranteed dead in 3 days. Do you honestly want to keep doing this?
Well, I
Yeah,
can't
talk
just
about
leave them.
You know, you guys could at least stay in town and stay with him till he dies and then stop going and trying to get yourselves killed.
We're not going to get ourselves killed.
One of you's already dying.
That doesn't mean it can't be stopped. I'm right here.
We stopped talking about him
And
dying.
that makes you a moron. You should be resting on your deathbed.
Can we
I'd rather
seriously
die
stop
on my
talking about
feet.
him dying?
It's not that kind of death. Gosh.
No, Amira, we can't.
Well, he does have an open
You don't
wound,
get to
but
run away from your problems anymore. He's dying. Your friend is dying, and you can't fix it in time. I'm trying to stop you from hitting the same fate.
My parents cared about me this much. Shit.
As the conversation, Mira's just slowly getting more and more pissed off. We're not going to meet the same goddamn fate. We're not going to die, and we're going to find a solution to fix this.
And how do you plan to do that exactly?
do you have any
Do
ideas?
you have any plan at all? Any
Yes.
idea where you're
Yes.
even supposed to start looking?
Yes, actually, we fucking do.
Cool.
Yeah,
Where are you
because-
starting? I will leave you to your plan if you can convince me that you actually have a plan.
Fine. We know some people that some higher up wizards, and
You talking about
we
the
were gonna
teacher
give them-
lady?
Yeah.
He
Yeah.
ain't strong enough to help you. Try again.
Uh-oh.
I mean, we're accepting ideas.
It's like, well, the plan has gone
So-
awry. It's not like we didn't think it was going to work, but I mean, we all knew it wasn't going to work.
Hey, she might know. She might know some people.
When we plan, it never goes to plan A. It always goes to plan F.
No, I thought it was plan R.
And then plan Z is what we actually do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know 2 people I have ever encountered who might be able to help you, and I already know one of them will be rejected.
Who?
There's no way in hell you will convince that boy to take his father's help. Ever.
Oh yeah, we know about that one.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I say
there's
my
only one
dad.
other person I have ever even
Please.
heard of that you might get to in time that could try to help. And I guarantee you they're going to have even more strings attached than him.
Oh, that's up to Wally.
Well,
Who's that?
that depends on who it is.
He looks over at you two. Go talk to your mother.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Mother Dearest!
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's
And at
worse.
that point, and at that point, by the way, she never like tied you up or anything. She just knocked you back into
Right.
your chair.
Yeah, backhanded by your mama.
I imagine
Yeah.
at this point, Amira did stand up.
At this point, she drops the wall and goes, "I'm trying to save my goddamn daughter. If you won't listen to me, at least go talk to the one person that some of you might listen to. And I'm telling you now, the rest of you, there is no stone in the multiverse I will not overturn to slaughter all of you, slowly and torturously, if my daughter dies under your watch. We
Well,
clear?
Message
I'm glad we die
received.
first before that happens.
Well, while I can't say I've known some of you I know, unfortunately, well, as she glances over at Akemi. The rest of you I don't know super well. So I'm not gonna lie, I'm less concerned about that, although you mean something to her and I don't want her upset. So I'd like to see none of you end up dead. Uh, but I'm telling you now, if you find her in a place where you have to die to protect her, you'd better do it, because I'll kill you when you come back.
We'll see.
Also, she
That's
drops.
strong out of all of us.
Huh?
Maybe fourth. I don't know. If something's gonna
No.
kill her, it's probably gonna kill all of us.
I'm not
Oh,
worried
true.
about that.
I'm just saying, if she dies, you better get to us before it does. But in all seriousness, we will take care of her.
Good. I know things have gone in a way where for some reason she thinks I don't care about her, but that is not true.
Oh,
She is the only thing I care about.
You're doing a hell of a lot better than mine and Akemi's parents, so
That's low
at
bar.
least there's that.
You have no idea what your parents gave up to protect you.
Mm.
That doesn't make it okay.
I'm a little cross with them right now, so until I figure
Oh.
that out, we'll see.
Why might that be? I'm curious. I grew up with them, so
Yeah,
chances
maybe
are
she knows something about that.
Do you know about a girl named Jasmine Veilweaver?
Well, that's finally come back, has it?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, your parents were very young and unprepared and ended up with a child that they knew they could not care for properly, so they took them to a home that they would be cared for. As I understand it, they took her to a very well-to-do family that raised her very well.
Like, Hemi, that's not what we were told, was it?
Not exactly.
Hey, not exactly. It was not at all like that.
Not at all. No.
Yeah.
Your parents didn't end all the riches and nice upper middle class, borderline, at or near noble level, things that your parents have tried to give you over the years. They didn't have any of that when she was born. They were broke and had no prospects yet. They were just starting out. So they didn't take her to an orphanage. They chose a family they knew wanted a child and couldn't have them and gave her to them. They didn't take money. They didn't get rid of her. They didn't get rid of her because they didn't want to keep her. I'm honestly surprised your mother lived through these trauma of it to have you guys. I thought she might just not be able to get through that. It was awful. And while Amira in particular as my daughter, but even a couple of you know I'm a bit of a hard nose at times. For me to say
Yeah.
that when I don't show emotions often, it was brutal. She did not leave. She didn't leave her room for a month.
Oh wow.
I genuinely think the only I genuinely believe if any level of emotional trauma to that level had happened to her without me and or your father there to basically force her to do the bare minimum to keep going until she could turn the corner, I don't think she would have allowed herself to. So I don't know what you heard or what bullshit you're blaming your parents for over this. I'm telling you now, they're the only people I might care about as much as my daughter, and you should watch your tongue when you speak of them. You would be lucky to be a quarter of the people your parents are.
And they should explain that to the daughter that they had to unwillingly get rid of.
They plan to if she ever came to find them. They're changelings, but they're not magical. They didn't have any way to track her. And they weren't going to force the adoptive parents to stay here if they moved.
So
I don't know where
Jasmine.
they ended up, to be honest.
So Jasmine said she was left to die. That's quite a difference in
Yeah.
stories.
Yeah, that is a very different story. Did she say anything else?
Just about her
Well, her adopted
siblings.
parents are dead.
Well, that probably means either she's lying or she killed them, but that's a different problem from the sounds of it.
Or was it her step siblings that were dead?
It was both.
It was both.
Her parents
Cool.
were
Both.
killed previously.
Oh
What she
yeah, her
actually-
parents were
what
killed
she said-
mysteriously. Yeah.
Yeah, what she said was what she told you is that her adopted parents died under sketchy circumstances, and her adopted siblings and her went out to try to figure out what happened when they got a lead on information. And while they were out in the hills where you found her, they got separated. So she's assuming they got killed by the ogres.
So it could be a lot.
Yeah, I don't mean to speak ill of my parents. There's a lot going on right now. I'm trying to figure it out.
Well, either way, you're going to need to speak to your parent, at least your mother, because she's the only other one I know of that might be able to help you with the armored fellow not dying.
Yeah,
My
we
name is
still need to
Wally.
figure out. Let me figure out how the hell that happened.
Oh, I guess
Thank
we gotta
you
go
for the information,
track
ma'am.
them.
Speaking of that, where did Jasmine go? Didn't we brought her back to this town?
Yes, you did.
Did Jasmine say she was going anywhere after we got to the inn?
As far as you know, she went to bed at the inn.
So what do you guys think we should do?
Oh, we gotta at least let her
Start
know.
heading to
Also,
dear
I must
mother's house?
ask, how did you find your way here in the first place?
To Brightwood?
Your daughter.
We were looking for gold.
That's the fox boy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, I can tell you he's not here.
Oh fuck.
Well,
I
Thank
forgot
you.
all about him.
Figured that out way before it ended. It's like I knew the fucker wasn't here. Come on.
Yeah.
Keep up.
Yeah.
Yes, but I know you're saying that as the player, but in game, it's like, yeah, he's not here, and I want you, Amira, to use a lot of those brain cells and thinking skills I've tried to help you learn over the years. I took advantage of the fact that I saw you outside at the door. I didn't lure you here. And you're saying you're looking for your friend who's not here.
Yeah,
Someone else brought you here. Or at least brought you to this area. And I just happened to take advantage of the moment to talk to you. I don't know who it is. To your question earlier, before you realized it was me, I don't have anyone hired looking for you. I was looking for you completely on my own. I don't know who else is who might be looking for you. That's why I'm worried about letting you go out and do more of this stuff. I have friends that it seems you're starting to as well, but I also have friends in pretty high places, and even they can't find me all the information I wish I had. I won't always know where you are as much as I would like to.
I see. I have a small idea about who it might be.
So I'm currently updating my notes while we're chatting, and my next note is Akemi and Ju were informed that their sister is full of the liquid poops.
I was gonna say your mom, but we already
Straight
found out
full of
it's
shit.
not her. But she just said it's not her, so I guess it's not your mom.
Also, they should go talk to their parents, especially mom. She
Maybe it's my mom.
may be able
Someone
to
remind me of rap.
with
My boyfriend in Bubble Wrap, he stepped on something again after stepping on scissors last week.
Oh my god.
Oh no.
I know. He
Oh
was
my
on the
god,
same foot
Blaze.
too.
Oof.
At this point, just chop off his feet and give him prosthetics. That
Good
way he
idea.
can step on
Cursed
anything.
foot.
had nothing to do with Volt disappearing
We're never gonna find Volp.
or leading them
Nope.
to the warehouse.
I guess we should ask
This
if
sneak
anyone
little
saw
bastard.
them.
I thought I was sneaky.
Okay, out of character. The only person that I can think of currently is X, but even then, that's the only person I can think of currently, but it's probably not.
That's the only person we would know that would be.
I don't know. I was thinking more. Jesus Christ, Wally's dead.
Well,
Why do you?
well, here's the here's something that
Nothing.
here's something that I will sort of DM to players, remind you that your characters would be aware of. Well, I mean, I say aware of. You wouldn't necessarily know that they made a deal. However, the last time you did see them together, let's put it this way, kind of like you and your mom right now, they seemed to be the one in the least amount of danger at the very least. So it's unlikely that if Volp disappeared under violent circumstances, given that he seemed to care to some extent about Volp's well-being, it's unlikely he would probably have been the one to do it.
Okay.
I'm not even going to make a roll for that.
That could
Like,
have just been
literally,
like he wasn't forced away, right? Like he
I
could've
mean,
been
yeah,
taken
there
away
is always
somewhere
that.
from yeah. So like it's like, well, if it's X, it may be most likely. Please thank Jesus Christ that he won't be hurt. But you know, it is the Fae.
I mean, yeah,
I'll
there's
never
that.
trust a Fae.
And so Amir, your mom looks at you and goes, looks to all of you really and goes, it's apparent that as much as I would like to avoid it, you're going to continue on this journey of yours. Do your best to be careful, and for the love of God, go see your parents. I will see if I can find any go see them first. I will try to get you some information if anyone has seen your other friend. Vulpin are not terribly common in this region, so it's likely if they were seen, I'll find out. In worst case, if not, then I will see about getting you some help trying to find them. But until we don't know if they're in any danger or not, we do know that the guy in the armor is going to die in 3 days. You might want to try to fix that first.
Once again, my name is Wally.
My apologies, I missed that.
Family reunion time.
You should
Oh, that's
probably,
gonna be great.
you should probably try to get Wally answers before it's, too late.
Yeah, we're gonna start heading there, right, guys?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's better to go like now.
Sadly, I would want to find Volpe ourselves, but
There's
I'm
not
on a
much we
time
can-
crunch, so
Yeah, let's focus on you first. You're the one that's like about to die.
Group is
And I'd
heading
rather
to
you not.
talk to
Volpe would want you to take care of yourself.
Veil
I don't think
Weavers.
Volpe like them.
I
He
mean,
gives off bad vibes.
you're definitely, you're severely wounded also, so it's,
And
not just that.
Mira's mom is going to
it's just a bit.
look
I'm at
into
like 40
Volpe's
health out of 70.
Just a little flesh wound.
Just a little. Hey, look! I can see my insides.
Yay! My innards are
Is that my
outer.
wrist?
Oops.
Yeah, sometimes I don't bother to explain someone being late or anything, but since you guys started giving me reasons to explain it, I'm like, fuck, alright, I guess he disappeared.
He'll be
yeah.
back.
It's gonna be
He's-
fun because it sounds like sounds like they're finally the players finally on their way home. So.
They'll be fine.
Yeah, it'll be here eventually.
I was gonna say I'm gonna take a break, which I kind of am. As far as like if you guys need to get up or anything, I'm getting up as well. I am going to use my phone to reconnect, so I can still be around if anyone wants to talk, or I may just give it like a shorter break and keep going while I'm still on my part of the break because I can do that through the phone since we're not doing combat right now. But anyway, get up, have a drink, do whatever you need to do, and I'll be reconnected in a couple minutes.
I'm gonna go get something to drink.
Ju was actually respectful to Amira's mother for once. The wild.
Ooh.
I must take the plastic off my eyeballs now.
You have plastic on your
off
eyeballs?
your eyeballs.
Bro, for what?
Like contacts?
Yes, I must take the plastic off my eyeballs now. I do wear contacts.
It sounds like the little
I just
screens cover of like you got like a new monitor. Just
I find it much more entertaining to refer to it that way.
remove the plastic from your eyes, your eyeballs.
My eyes.
Instead of upgrades, my vision gets a lot shittier.
Oh, that's not good.
Yeah.
That's fine.
What? I mean, right?
I'm committing chaos. I'm more
Chaos is committed, right? Chaos.
chaos.
Oh, he just yawned. Hey, buddy.
Who should talk?
Quack, quack. Who's quacking? Oh, and chaos is gone.
No
My
chaos.
chaos.
No chaos. Chaos? Oh, he's back. He's in the other chair. What are you meowing about?
Quack, 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 quack.
Quack, quack. Are you meowing at me? Meow. Meow. Meow.
That was a meow at you.
Meow. Yeah. Meow. Meow. The butt pet meows.
Bex, I've created a duck shrine.
Good boy.
Not surprised.
They guard my money.
Ow. No nibbles. No nibbles.
And there
Nibble.
will soon be
No.
another duck added. Mermaid duck.
All right.
Nibble, nibble, nibble.
Oh,
Nom,
headbutt.
nom, 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 nom.
Headbutt. Good boy. Snuggles. Hmm. Good boy.
I love being on my deathbed. It's fun.
Yeah?
Isn't
Yeah.
it?
Boy.
How
Good boy.
fun.
You have so much more say over what happens to your character.
Exactly. It's like, shut up! I'm dying.
Wait.
It's like, give
Wait.
me my Make-A-Wish, damn it! I'm a
Nibbles.
cancer baby.
Oh no!
I make sounds.
The Make-A-Wish paladin.
Make a horse paladin!
Paladin who has the wish spell. I just want to live.
Oh.
Well, you did figure out how to solve the curse. Congratulations.
Right?
Yeah.
That's one way.
There's technically two ways to solve it. You either need a higher than base level.
Meow.
Basically, you need a really high level, either
Meow.
greater restoration, like you have to upcast it for it to do anything.
Yeah.
Or you need a wish spell to replicate it. I mean, technically, you could just make a wish rather than replicate the spell. But if you replicate the spell, you're in less danger. So I would just do that.
That is true. There's less monkey paw effects.
Because if you use it to replicate an 8th level or lower spell, there's no long-term side effects. As far as like, you don't risk losing the spell or fucking reality up.
Why? Why?
If you use it as an actual I wish for this, then you're in trouble.
That's when reality turns purple.
No, it's when you need to be real goddamn careful how you say your wish.
Yes. It's a monkey paw
I wish
situation.
for me to have life.
I wish for Wally's curse to be broken and he just dies.
Ooh.
Yep. It's like, well, the curse is broken. No longer active because there's no longer an active person.
Gotta be careful about saying life, though. Define life. Like, you'll be alive,
Yeah,
but will you
I would
want to be?
Reincarnated as a grasshopper.
And there's that, too.
Or I just apparently now have a son, and then I still die.
Yes, that would probably be the kind of dumb shit I would do.
Yeah, it's like, all right, so Wally actually has a kid somewhere.
Yeah. Well, no, I can tell you right now, if you said I want Wally to be, I wish to give Wally life, Wally would just drop dead, and all of a sudden Ju would be the Virgin Mary and just be inexplicably pregnant.
Nice.
That's even better. Gotta re-say that when Ju gets back.
I'd rather keep that one to myself in case I need it.
Okay.
Nice.
No, I'll probably just do it this week. In the immortal words of the American World Police, surprise, cockbag!
Nice.
Nobody likes surprise, baby.
Surprise, baby. Yeah.
There might be a few surprise babies in here.
You never know.
About 99%. I'm about 99% sure I'm one.
I was planned. It wasn't a good plan, but I was planned.
I was planned, but shouldn't have been.
I assume I wasn't, based on the fact that I'm 10 years younger than all of my brothers, and the biggest gap between them is 7.
She was there. Mina. Yeah.
Chaos.
Mina's standing by the door. She's not
Yeah,
sure.
I have an older brother. Who, if he was in the teen pregnancy, could have been my dad.
Oh yeah, that's
My
how
brother,
my
oldest brother.
that's how
my
my
older
dad
brother.
and his brother are.
Which, now that we're all 30 plus, doesn't weird as a kid. Because they all wanted to do stuff I couldn't do.
I'm back. What's going on?
Nothing major. Just
Born.
by the way, your character is not pregnant.
Maybe.
What?
Mina, come on. Mina, treats. Come get the treats.
Said what I said.
I said what I said.
Chaos
Wait, I
doesn't
said
fat.
what?
Don't repeat.
Chaos doesn't
No
stop.
repeat. Nope. No repeat. You don't get it.
Chaos is trying to get fat.
Yeah.
Fatter. Mina, you better come get some before it's too
I
late.
said what I said.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, you're so muffled. I can't fucking hear you.
That's because I'm trying not to yell too. I'm on my phone and I'm trying not to yell while I'm outside.
Like,
One more.
Because it's 11 p.m. here.
Just about to be 10.
so wait,
Perfect. That
what
was the
about my
best.
character?
Oh, you're pregnant.
Come get some.
What?
Hey, go get the treats. Treats, go.
Surprise!
How did this happen?
Mina, come on.
Just now.
So the players figured out what they have to do to fix Wally, and despite the fact there's no reason why break discussion should count in game when we're talking about the table, I decided to count it. You're pregnant. Congratulations.
Okay.
I'm also joking.
I
We were
mean,
talking-
I don't know.
we were-
You accepted it. You could just roll with it at this point.
I mean, it's also possible, but for the purpose of me saying it that way, they were figuring out that they probably need a wish spell to fix that. And I was saying, be careful how you word your wish, because you could say something like, "We wish for Wally to have life," and Wally could just drop dead, but you could magically be pregnant with his kid.
Reincarnation.
No.
That reminds me, I have some fun backstory stuff.
Oh God.
Why
Yo,
does that
Ju.
remind you?
I mean, are you surprised? Look at dude.
Not really.
The backstories of our parties are all fucked.
Can I help you?
Mine's not really. I just got kidnapped.
I mean, mine's not that
Being
bad.
kidnapped isn't fucked.
What are you doing?
Yeah, both me and Ju got kidnapped. That's about it.
Amira was
wow,
an
that's
arranged
okay.
marriage, and ran away from
Yeah.
you. Sheila's just a crazy cat lady.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
We went to go look for his two best friends and was traveling with them for days. But in disguise.
In disguise.
Akemi lied to
They
Volpe
never
a lot
suspect
longer
The
than
trauma.
he
Spanish Inquisition.
Oh no.
Yeah, Ju lied the worst.
These things
I mean,
happen.
technically, the drunk escapades.
He was the worst.
Pikachu!
Jewish the most.
All
The DM said
Worst.
it. It's true.
How dare you?
right, I'll be right back. Potty break.
I'm not even the word. I didn't even lie to Volpe for that long.
Yeah, that's why part of me kind of wanted to leave it for as long as possible, but then I'm like, I
Mother trucker.
don't know why they're hiding it, so I'm just going to reveal it.
Mother bitch.
Because hiding it from your best friend makes no sense.
What did my face look like? I was.
Also, I
don't
like
think
drama.
I've heard that one.
Even when you try to make
Anyone's
it
used
make
that one
sense.
before.
Made no sense.
Drama
Yeah, you
is
did.
yummy. So
See that? That's why that one's 500
You
bits.
eat drama?
occasionally, it's like
Five.
it's like that every
minutes
once in a
off my
blue
life.
moon.
Uh-huh.
Jeez Louise. Bloat. The bloat. The bloat. The bloat.
I mean, I guess
What a funny
depending
name.
on the drama, it could
The
be really
bloat's coming for
salty.
ya. How about Flores?
Mhm.
Maybe want one. No. Damn it.
Could
These
could be
two
very
eggs have been
sweet,
Sitting here waiting on bloat to get out of the way.
but in the end,
Guess
it's
I
all
could hurry
bullshit.
him up. But
Yeah,
I really need to.
it
I'll
is.
save him. I gotta be patient. Sacrifice rares for the rare Wubbox. Well, at least.
Anyways, what if walruses had wings?
What?
Oh, she did 3.
Sure, that's the
hit the wrong
logical
button.
like
This way.
conclusion to jump to. Huh?
Yeah,
She got me.
obviously.
Keep going. Get her.
Okay, so like, what if you just gave
Sorry.
walruses wings?
Yes,
They would be
yes, yes.
like
Oh my God, yes.
big.
There's more.
They'd be flat and they'd be so silly.
Dark. Dang it, Tie. Darkness is
It would be
full
so
of
silly.
terrors. Right? Just like in Phasmophobia.
Ah,
It's the lights are out, so what does my
Or
voice
what if
sound
what if
like?
what if
on
penguins could actually
stream?
fly though? That would be very funny to watch.
Oh, it said voice
Yeah?
mod. Was it like spoopy?
Okay, cause like, just like one day, penguins randomly got the ability to fly.
Chaos. Bedtime.
So like, the zoos would be in chaos
Bed.
because of how they have penguin enclosures set up.
yeah.
Not kissy.
All their penguins are gone.
All of them, they're gone. Committing
Every single
chaos.
one.
We're so sweet. He's a sweet boy.
I
Kissy time?
imagine.
Maybe.
What if
Kissy
someone
eye.
just gets
Tiny
jumped by
time.
the
Bad
penguin?
kitty. Hey, cutie. Aye.
You think of like the weirdest things, and I
You want one?
absolutely love
Wanna
it.
Smell it?
Of course you
These are
do.
not
Thank you.
triggers, I'm sorry.
Thank you, thank
smell?
you.
It's entertaining to watch you go on these
Not a fan.
strange tangents.
He's curious, but oh, Mina wants to know.
You get used to it.
Okay,
Yeah,
what
I'm
if
not
you combined a snake and a
She fucking
giraffe?
grabbed it.
What?
Okay, like what if you like made a little an animal hybrid out of a snake and a giraffe? Like
It'd just be really fucking long.
or
Sure,
what?
Snraff.
I imagine a
Jake?
giraffe.
I.
A giraffe with
Actually, no, I like
no
it. I like that one better. A Jake.
And Jake.
Bruh. That timing though.
I don't know why. I just imagine like a snake.
No writing.
But with
yeah, I got that
giraffe.
one. Nicely played.
Yeah.
Too easy. What the fuck? I
And-
feel.
With
And,
giraffe
like-
skin, so it's not
Yo.
scaly. It's all of a sudden now it has fur.
A
Okay,
furry
now-
giraffe, like a
Giraffe
stuffed
with
snake.
scales.
Okay, but like it has the body of a snake, and it's really it's the size of a giraffe. It's big.
But this is not Avatar,
That'd be
okay? We
fucking
can't just
terrifying.
randomly put 2 animals together.
Josh, yes, we can. We can do anything we want.
What did I think Avatar did like turtles and like a duck? The turtle duck.
They did. I have a keychain of it. I love my keychains,
That's just
and I love that
or a turducken.
There we are.
turtle duck. Or what
Man.
if it's a spider and a worm? Or better yet, a spider and a swordfish.
Oh my God.
Now that would be
That one
would
has
be
a knife.
scary.
No.
Turtle duck with a with knife. What? Why does it have a knife?
Eyes start glowing red.
Amazing. Oh God.
Duck and chicken's the same thing.
I could take him.
I come for your soul.
Oh no.
Touch me, those souls.
You've come for the soul.
I'd
Yeah.
like a hellhound.
Sounds about right.
If I don't
What
stop
if you
getting
combine an
messages,
eel
swear
with
to
an
God.
elephant?
I'm going to wait until I receive a message I see is coming through. Ah, yes, indeed.
Mm.
Okay. So, picking up where we left off, you guys were headed to the Veil Weavers.
You can't prove that.
You arrive.
On the road again.
You arrive, and you are, of course, let in because 2 of you live there. And your mother and father are waiting at the big dining table for you all.
Oh, wait, did we not try and find Jasmine first?
Oh, do you want to go look for Jasmine first?
I just let her
I
know,
mean,
right?
I would have tried to see like where she would have went after the tavern. Yeah.
Yeah, she might want to know.
Kill 2 birds with one stone, you know.
What?
I did want.
Her room appears
I'm
to
sorry.
be empty, with the door left open.
Damn.
I did want to say one last thing before we left my mother.
Okay.
I just wanted to give them like a side hug, like, and we're fighting, but like you're also still my mom. So side hug, then leave.
Fair enough.
So.
Like, I still love you, but you a bitch.
No.
Yeah, that's the exact situation currently.
So you did. So yeah, you go to check her room, and there's no sign of her.
Yeah, I'm not surprised.
Yeah, I would probably ask, like, what did Jasmine stay where she was going? Probably would get like, nope. All right, cool. Well, fuck me. Yeah, just speed that one. Well, all right.
I guess she was a
I'm going
liar.
meet the
Liar.
parents.
Pants on fire.
Did you say time to go meet the parents?
Yeah. I mean, technically, I am.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Awkward.
I mean, it's not the first time I've met them, but
Yeah, well, the first time you'd be meeting my mom.
no.
Yeah, that's true. No, only Dad was there for the meeting.
Oh yeah, it was only the dad. Oh no. That's the worst one to meet for the first time.
I don't think I ever told my parents. Because that happened afterwards.
Yerp.
Oh. That's gonna be something.
Anyways, I'm guessing we're both dropping our disguises.
Yeah, probably. I mean, unless you don't want to.
I am.
Okay, I am too.
It's like, yeah. I'm finally free.
Finally free.
Like, my regular skin.
No.
Yummy.
Okay.
No.
Slowly getting weirder as like
Do
things
lick
go
yourself.
on. No. Sheila, I think that's only you.
Oh yeah.
So you are let in and greeted and sat in the
I forgot about that.
dining room. That's where the biggest a collection of chairs at one place is. Akemi, between your high passive perception and your family home, you notice that your mom in particular is giving Wally a little bit of a side eye.
Oh
She
no.
knows.
Just got here, man. I didn't do anything yet.
She's being very polite and like you would expect her to behave.
Something's
But
different.
you just catch a little. It's not even that clear if it's like a negative thing. Just you can see she's
eyeing me up. She's like, is
Tossing
he
him out.
worthy?
Eyebrow wagging.
She knows.
Your mother begins to speak. Give me a second.
She knows something. She's starting to suspect something.
Not you. You.
Oops. Dude, these Take 5 Reese's are pretty good.
I know, right?
For real. I'm addicted.
They are. Start
That's
fast.
Amir's favorite. He's like,
It is
they're
my
so
favorite.
good, right? Out of
Pretzels.
nowhere.
Yes.
They are.
Pretzels.
They are my
mm.
favorite candy. Oh, I love cake
I
pops.
never actually wrote her
So
name in my notes, so I'll have to go to your characters.
Yes. Will brought them
Like,
into this
if
house.
I'm given like a bag of those, they're gone within a day or two.
It's the problem. Yeah.
It is just like Doritos. Because if I end up taking like a whole bag of Doritos with me to school, I always share with everyone because I don't have a bag by the end of the day.
Yeah. They're good to
It's a
share.
problem.
It's because you're not
I
getting the base
know.
bag. You gotta get like the extra family size.
Did you not give your mother a name, Amira?
We did.
How dare.
We did.
No, Ameowa.
Oh.
Did I not? I thought I did. Fuck.
I see from Brightwood, I see your real name.
Sheba.
I
Inu.
thought I did. I guess I didn't. I thought I did.
Lenora.
I see the info I gave you. I see the info I gave you on the modified Raven Queen that I'm using.
I thought I'll send you a name later when I have one because I thought I did. I guess I just didn't, or I forgot to.
Marina.
I'm sorry.
We got good names here.
That explains why I never put it in my
Marina.
notes.
Yeah.
Hey, Marina, I like it. There we go.
Perfect. Amira and
Thank
Marina.
you for your suggestion.
Yay, thanks for taking it.
You said Marina, correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yay.
So,
It's a pretty
Ju and
one.
Akemi is Mama Bear. Begins speaking. She goes, so I was alerted to you of your impending arrival by Marina.
Yay,
What is
Mama
exactly
Marina.
going on? She kind of was in a bit of a rush and gave me vague details.
So, Mom, our friend Wally here, he's dying currently.
That's a way to put it.
He just looks deadpan at you and goes, you sure know how to pick them, don't you?
Oh, what do you mean?
Busted. Mother knows all.
Mother knows all.
It's very nice to meet you. Besides the circumstances. I was stabbed by a dark magical dagger. And yeah. Cursed.
Yeah, we probably gotta do something about that. Like, not happening again, also.
I do.
Welcome to the shit show, Volpe.
Welcome.
I believe I can arrange assistance for that. And she writes down. She writes down an address and gives it to you. Well, not really an address, but like a hand-drawn map. So on the edge of on the southwest edge of the what the hell did I call it? The glowing woods, you'll find a soothsayer who should be able to help you, or at least tell you who can.
Detective.
So as we cut over to Volpe, in the proverbial movie cutaway, the last thing as the sound fades out, is you hear Ju being questioned relentlessly about her relationship, her mother.
Oop.
And just like, cool, scratch the back of my head.
Volpe. You and I sort of had a little bit of a chat the last few minutes. Based on the messages we traded and the order you put them in, so go make sure you're looking at your DMs, because you had two ideas that you pitched me. Do you want to go with A or B?
No, since it sounds like you're already giving them a rough time, let's go with B.
Oh.
Okay.
I don't like
That's concerning.
So,
Right?
without spoiling the extra idea, because it's fun to hold it over you, basically there was a discussion of whether Volpe left on their own to do something or were taken like you suspect, and we were figuring out which one we were going with. Because I left it up to him. And I left it up to Volpe to decide. Well, left it up to Do to decide. So Volpe, you awaken, and your head really hurts.
This is gonna be one of those moments where I tap my hat and it's no longer purple, huh?
Good luck tapping your hat. You're tied to a chair.
Well, I mean, at least they got the part of tying down the wizard, right?
Glowing woods that they should seek out. He then interrogated you about Wally.
Maybe they just think that's what you're into.
Well, we cut away to Volpe. Volpe is injured and tied to a chair. You are in a... I forget because it's a third-party thing. Do Volpen have dark vision?
Vulpin? I think so, but only 60 feet. Let me check.
Well, that's fine. I just want to know if you had it or not.
I believe.
Oh yes, only 60 feet. Every.
I think that's
class
the
that has dark
normal.
I know
vision
there are
starts
some
out
things
at
that
60.
get 120.
Yeah.
I know there are
Yeah,
some that get 120.
there's like 2, I believe.
Well, yeah, I just don't know if that was normal because I don't play them.
Well, here, let me...
Dark Vision 60.
You have dark vision 60?
Yeah.
Awesome. No, I just wanted to know to describe the scene to you. So you see everything's fairly dark, so everything's just kind of gray outlines for you with you because you're relying on your dark vision. But you see you're in some sort of rough, old-looking building. Based on what you can tell from the interior, it's not a huge building. You can see both, like, all the walls around you are close enough you can see them with your 60 feet. So it's not a humongous building. I figure it's probably like 30 by 30, 30 by 40, something like that. Hard to tell if it's a perfect square building or not, but and it is strangely silent. Not like magically, just oddly silent. And then you hear a familiar... go ahead.
Oh, no. I was going to ask if I was gagged. Or can I still talk?
Not gagged.
Alright, cool. So I can still use spells. To an extent.
You hear a familiar voice, and from behind a crate, see a figure emerge that you recognize. And you actually see two figures. One of them is your brother Volprick. The other is Jasmine.
I knew it. I fucking knew it.
Yeah.
Oops. I knew Jasmine was going to be one of them.
The other. Oh no, is it another mystery sibling?
No,
No, the other one was
it's our sibling.
Sibling. Jasmine is Akemi and mine.
Yeah.
The one that we saved from ogres.
Jasmine begins to talk to you. Oh, go ahead. Sorry, I didn't realize you were
completely ignoring Jasmine. You know what? Nah. They're not the big threat here. It's the other one. What are you doing here, Volprick?
I'm doing my job.
What is it this time?
My job was to bring you was to help you two get to here. So that she could talk to you without the prying ears of liars, thieves, and scumbags.
How dare.
Wolfric,
I'm none of those things, sir.
why are you making sense?
Because you're finally starting to see the world the way it truly is, and not the way your fake friends made you think it was.
What
And he comes over and actually unties, it cuts your ropes off your hands. Once he realizes you're not immediately trying to, like, get in his face. Which, I mean, you still could if you want to now, but...
I'm gonna play my cards a little carefully. I'm gonna gently graze the chair and cast light on it, just so then, I can try to see a little better.
Flashbang.
I'm not trying to. I should clarify. I'm not intentionally trying to flashbang. If possible, I'm trying to like slowly make it start glowing.
Good job.
Some mood lighting.
Ooh.
Yeah. So they do sort of get defensive for a second, then they realize it's just a spell to light the room, and they ignore it and move on. And then at that point, Jasmine begins to speak to you, and she goes, "You're apparently, from what I've been told, best friends are part of a family of horrible, horrible people that have apparently dragged you in amongst them. And I would like to free you from those bonds."
Oh, so.
Well, I would like for you to help me with what I'm seeking to accomplish.
Are you seeking to escape or seeking to avenge?
No, well, that too, but I'm seeking to create a more honest world. A world where liars like the Veil Weavers cannot betray their best friend's trust in the way they did to you. I want to purge this world of falsehoods and people who like them. I want to bring an end to the horrendousness that is the Changeling.
At what point does this go from truth to genocide is the question now.
Apparently they're a mutation of humans and humanoids. Seems from my research to be mostly humans and half-elves. I'm not looking to kill all humans and half-elves. Just the mutants. You've gone out and monster slaying in your travels. That's all I want to do as well.
Well, if we're gonna do it, we can't just run up to them with daggers.
Right.
Whoa.
We need to earn their trust.
Oh, that is certainly one way to do it. I was planning to use the resources at my disposal, but
even if I do help, I know I'm not going to be enough.
Well, I have significant resources. including people. Are you familiar with an organization called the Purified?
No. No.
Can I roll? Would it be insight to try to pinpoint this with the previous part? Now that I can't directly check the history book I carry with me everywhere, aka the log of literally every session.
Based on your searching for them and things you've heard them say around you in the campaign, you have heard the name the Purified before.
I figured I did. I was trying to see if, maybe I could pull out a little more distinction, but if there's no reason I'd know it, then whatever.
Are you familiar with them?
Name rings a bell.
Well, congratulations, you've met their leader.
Oh no.
I've surely met a lot of very powerful people this past month.
Yes, this is why very few people are even those who are blessed with abilities like yours, either naturally or through study, very rarely actually go the full adventuring route. Why the strongest people amongst cities like this are not even as powerful as you all have become in the last few weeks. Because seeing that dark side of the world is more than most people can handle.
And let's purify it.
Yes, I agree. We should. I need you to do something to earn my own trust.
What is it?
She hands you a metal tube. It was all I need you to do when you get back to the inn. Someone will be waiting in your room for you. Give that to them. They'll know what to do with it.
What is it? I'm gonna move it in my hands a bit, specifically out of character, looking for a button on it. But in
It's a
character,
spell
trying to
case.
give it. Oh, alright. When you said metal tube, I instinctively thought immovable rod for some reason.
No, although that would be a hell of a way to kill somebody, is to just hit the button and stab them with an immovable rod.
No, I wouldn't put it past you.
By now they've probably figured me out, so I need to stay in the shadows for now. Present this to the person waiting when you return. They'll deal with the rest.
Then let's make a story for why you're suddenly gone.
Well, I have eyes and ears throughout the city. I know where they're planning to go today. They're going to find out about my true nature, or at least suspect me by the time the day is over. That's unavoidable. You may want to think up a story of where you've been.
I'm gonna look up at Volprick. I'm sure I got an excuse right here.
Fair enough.
Volprick, you up for a little spar?
Sure.
Pikachu!
Are you trying to, deceive, or are you actually just looking to have him basically rough you up?
Check DMs.
Okay, that's kind of what I was thinking. That's why I was asking. So we're going to jump back to the other group now. The last thing I will tell you is after your sparring session, he does return you to your room, but I'll wait and tell you who you find while I go back to the other group.
Go ahead.
So, Akemi, you do what's the 1,000 feet? You do not get anything from your locate object.
I didn't think so.
What the heck?
So we could cut back to mid-conversation. Ju's now been dragged off to the side by Mom.
So it's just in the corners, like, well,
So I have
Is
to
Wally
ask.
gonna get the dad talk?
I have to ask.
Okay.
Are the rumors about tieflings true?
What are the rumors?
God damn it.
Oh my god.
Third leg and such?
Got him.
You need to leave my room for a second. I'll be right.
Oh my god.
She couldn't handle it.
I mean, I had a third appendage. But I had my tail cut off.
I wasn't sure if I was going to go that route, and then underneath of Ju's gif, I saw Sheila's reaction that's a horse. And it inspired me. For better or worse.
Nice.
Absolutely. Cesar is just absolutely like
give me a second.
beet red, flustered. Mom.
Yes.
Why are you like this?
Well, I mean, if you're going to get involved with someone who's apparently going to be on death's door all the time, it better be worth it.
It is. Yeah.
Oh my god.
What happened?
She's just probably like standing there with her head in her hands, like, why me?
Meanwhile, Wally's just like smiling, trying to keep a good face. It's like, eh.
I think Amir is laughing at you suffering ever so slightly.
I don't even know if any of them heard the question.
No, we didn't hear it.
No.
You got brought off to the side. So that's why I said, like, Wally's just like smiling.
We don't hear
making
it.
seem like he's, a good guy.
We don't hear it, but we sure do see your reaction. Assumingly.
Akemi trying to locate Wally spellbook, but it didn't work.
Oh, there's a shirt you can get from Spirit Halloween. And it says Hung Horse Stables on the back.
Mama Veil Weaver, embarrassed.
Work shirt.
What if manatees had wings?
I'm not
question.
just going back over the others. Like, I don't know if Mom's done talking, but I am. I'm going back over to the others.
Oh no, she drags you back and keeps asking questions. And
Mira laughs at your suffering.
speaking of which,
Like, not loudly. It's just like
my ex looks to all of you. That would be Dad.
Yeah, Papa. Papa, come get your wife.
And his eyes land on Wally.
Oh.
So there's not really a great delicate way to put this, and honestly, I just like embarrassing my children once in a while. I understand you're slipping my daughter the pork sword.
Okay, you know what?
Amira. Amira's laughing at
a little bit of direct.
By the way,
isn't that bad, Paul?
By the way, Julie, you were pulled to the side, but you are close enough. You absolutely heard him say that.
I'm taking off my shoe and throwing it at my dad. Not actually trying to hurt him or anything, but like, what the fuck, man?
Corner of his eye, he just catches it out of the air. Like, you were always too slow, Ju.
Oh no.
He calls you Ju now because you told him to before, by the way.
I know.
And also because I keep forgetting to use your other name and it's long and hard to pronounce.
Yeah,
But genuinely. But he also genuinely asked, "What name do you currently want to go by anytime there's anyone around?" So he's using the one you told him to.
I know. Dad, what the
fuck?
Well, I gotta ask. You're my daughter.
Throwing my other shoe at him.
Yeah, no, Amira's laughing her ass off at this situation. This is hilarious.
Bias then asked Wally about slipping his daughter the pork sword.
Poor Wally.
I also just wanted an excuse at some point to use that phrase because it makes me laugh.
I mean, fair.
Just had to slip it in there.
Don't.
I mean, yeah, that's how it happens, doesn't it?
He deflected 2 shoe throws from Ju as a result. No, I was honestly just trying to break the tension because I understand you're the one that's likely to be dead soon, and that's really not okay.
That's really not okay.
It's not cool,
I
man.
do appreciate the humor.
I won't give away anything from your message preceded, but what I will say is you're still in the same town.
Okay.
And Volpe was with you in this town. So if you're thinking about it for that reason, I'm just clarifying previous information. You would know they were with you in this town last night.
Okay.
So yeah, basically that goes on. Volpe, while they're at the Veil Weavers, you get back to you're told you can go back to your house, go back to the inn. And there is in fact someone waiting there for you when you do. And he just hooded, mask covering their face. They're wearing, for being stealthy, for looking like they're trying to be stealthy, it's interesting. The mask on their face is pure white.
That's certainly a look.
You have what I came for.
I do, but something tells me I could do a little more than just hand it over.
Is Vault hard to hear for anyone
else? I have
else?
to kill you now.
Yeah, he is a bit far away.
Yeah.
Volp, go to the light.
No, don't go through the light.
Yeah, just get closer to the mic,
How about
not the light.
Oh.
You have some information on my party members' whereabouts right now, don't you?
Yes, I know where they are.
Tell me where they are, and I'll give you the rod. Just like that.
Well, you're supposed to be earning our trust, so hand it over first, and then I'll tell you.
Understandable. Volp is going to hand over the rod, but not remove his hand until the information is told.
They're at their parents' house.
All of them?
As far as I know, the whole group is with them, except for you.
Alrighty. He's going to let go and on.
And he just immediately just leaps out the window.
Yeah.
Dramatic.
No, for a stealthy group, they really are dramatic.
Naruto runs away.
You notice something. With a 15 passive is fairly high. You don't hear any kind of sound of him landing on the ground or anywhere else.
Let's take it as face value and question. Are we still in Brightwood or did we move to hometown?
Nope, you're in Brightwood.
While I was away. Alright. Then I'm gonna go visit the Veil Weavers. You know what? Go pay him a visit, catch up with the party, tell the tale.
Head off to. Let me see what we got going on here. So as you are arriving, Akemi, as you're arriving at the inn, Volpe's coming out the front door of the inn.
Oh, Volpe, there you are.
You are not gonna believe the day I had.
Immediately hugging Volpe.
No, Volpe's not at the. We're at the inn. You guys are still at the house.
Oh, are we?
You
Yes.
guys are.
When did you leave? I'm so
When
confused.
did you leave? Hang on.
Yes.
Akemi, I was DM'd by Proceeded. Akemi snuck out during the drilling
Oh,
you about
just
your
cover
relationship.
Yeah.
Okay. That explains it.
That's where
Sneaky.
that's also where the locate object thing was from.
Was.
Anyway, continue, guys.
Akemi, you're not gonna believe the day I've had.
What happened?
Oh, let's just say this morning I woke up somewhere not here. We had an old friend pay a visit, and they were looking for a fight. God.
But yeah, also Volpe looks like he's been beat up.
I'll cast Cure Wounds on Volpe.
Don't worry about actually casting it because no actual mechanical combat was done. Yeah.
Thank you.
Also, I don't know where you're sitting, Volpe, but you sound a lot quieter than you did 20 minutes ago.
Yeah, you sound far away.
Sorry, I switched
I'm
mics because
back.
I thought this one was higher quality.
Nope.
It's not.
I'm sorry. One
Oh,
second, let me.
Hey, there it is.
I mean, you got
Let me
louder
switch
there.
mics. Is this better? Is this better?
There it is.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's better.
a lot better.
All right, I'm holding my wired headset up to my mouth while wearing a pair of wireless headphones. This is just wild.
Imagine.
Anyway, continue.
Oh, let's just get going. Where's everyone else?
They're all at our house talking with mother and father.
Sounds about right. I guess we should get going.
Yeah, let's go. I'm assuming we're heading back then.
It seems like it to me.
I'd say so.
So you guys get back to the house. Everything's kind of settled down, and Dad's like, "Ah, Akemi, welcome back. I see you finally located Volpe."
Yeah.
Hi, Mom. Hi, Dad.
Hello, son. Come on in. You look rough.
I had a rough morning.
Understandable. Well, have some dinner. We kept it warm.
Okay, now I'm going over to Volpe and hugging him.
Thank you.
Where have you
Junior-
been?
Long story short, kidnapped by some weird people in white masks. There's someone else there, old friend. They decided to say hello with their fists.
Would we recognize that description?
I would say so, yeah.
Detective!
Looking immediately over to Ju.
Looking at Akemi and then back to Volpe and like, did they hurt you other than beating you up? Like, what happened? Like, what did they say? What did they want?
Did they just let you go after?
Can I smash
No,
them?
I ran.
Are they
Do you
following?
think they would just... Not that I could tell. I mean, I tried looking around, but I didn't see anyone. You know,
As
there's
long as
blood in
you're
my
safe.
ear all the way back to the end, so, you know, it's kind of hard, but still.
It's fine. As long as you're safe, that's all that matters. Come on, let's get you some dinner.
You're not transformed.
No,
The jig is up.
I don't see a reason to be transformed when I'm at home.
That might be a better idea considering You said you were kidnapped. They might still be looking for you. Whoever kidnapped you, that is.
Well, depending on how much they know, since we don't know what they know, unless you know what they know, I don't think it matters what I look like.
You're children of some pretty important people. I
That-
think looking like them is probably not a great idea to keep yourself hidden.
Well, right now I'm safe indoors, so
Alright.
the second we leave, I'm turning back, and you know.
Thank you. That does a lot for my worries.
Mhm.
The second she leaves, she's going to ask Wally what his dream girl or person looks like, and then say, "Here, let me paint myself like one of your French girls."
Oh, nice.
Yeah, sounds about right.
I don't know.
I don't know why that statement came in my head, but the movie quote.
Oddly,
came
I
in my head.
mean,
Yeah.
Wally hasn't had very many fantasies. All he's known is farm life, training, and killing shit. And now dying.
Well, you
Sitting
got
here
your
while
alone
eating,
time.
half wondering how the
So
fuck
in
they
the
managed to kidnap
nice
Wolf without
in the nice
catching
guy
it.
way, he legitimately said, "The way you want to look."
Damn.
The way you want to. I don't care. Okay, cool.
Based.
She looks like Ursula the Sea Witch.
So you guys continue having dinner, and I mean, if you really have other stuff you want to roleplay, feel free. But it said what you needed to mainly say.
I've already been embarrassed by my parents. I'd rather not.
You guys just have normal dinner and chat and catch up and stuff. Especially you, Volpe, because they have more things to ask you about.
This is the best food I've ever had.
They are quite
You guys
lucky,
are
chef.
settled in and everything. And to Volpe's point, I assume you guys are going to go back to the inn rather than risk endangering your parents by staying here.
Yeah.
So after dinner and everything, they see you off, and you go back to the inn and settle in for the evening, unless there's anything else specific anyone wants to do before bed.
I hope the inn has good insurance.
Paul, I'm gonna message you.
Okay. So before I describe what happens next, I will everyone return to the inn.
I know.
Are there bedrooms on the first floor? Or are they only bedrooms on the second?
Question.
No answer.
Amira said question, and I'm waiting for the question.
Oh, okay. Sorry. What time of day is it exactly? Like late or?
Probably about 10, like 11 o'clock.
Oh. Okay.
Why?
Because if it was only like 6, I was gonna say if we are to go to the library, but not if it's like 11. Well,
We were partying a little bit.
No.
I mean, we are a party.
Yeah,
like to party,
not like
party.
you wasted the entire first of 3 days you have to work with.
We're figuring
It was
out
information gathering.
That's true.
And
No
then we're
sleep.
heading
Keep
there
going.
the next day.
So, is anyone doing anything else before bed?
No.
I'm 100% trying to get a room that doesn't have multiple entrances to it.
Good luck with that.
are we just gonna be having a giant sleepover?
I would not. You don't look. You don't all need to sleep in one room. We don't need to do that.
We don't have
I'll
to
just
not
stay
sleep
up and
in one
keep
room.
watch tonight.
Okay, I was just asking.
No,
You want
you
to
don't
try
need to
and not?
stay up
You want
and
to
keep
try?
watch.
You want to try after being, partying and hanging out all day? You want to try to not sleep?
I do it every day of my life, so sure.
All right. Give me a Constitution save.
Nice.
I would make you lay down. I'm not. No,
yeah.
You're not just staying up.
God damn it.
Wally makes you go to bed.
Oh.
Nice.
Because Wally said he was going to try and do that anyway, and you failed the first con save I made you roll. I had 3 in mind.
Lord.
So,
Like,
yeah,
shut
so
up.
I assume you're just all basically planning to be in your normal rooms then, since Wally's like, I do not want all these people in here.
Are you sure you don't want a bodyguard for everyone tonight?
Looking at Akemi.
I'll just use Ju as a meat shield. It's fine.
What?
Maybe you'll wake up this time.
They're too far.
Nice.
I said it every last time.
I see.
So you all are able to go to sleep without any issue. Let me just check things quick. Okay. You, between just everything going on, and you're already established, albeit comedically established in lore, but established that you're a pretty heavy sleeper.
Okay.
You are surprisingly able to get a good night's sleep for the first time in days. Even with everything going on, you just finally hit the point where it's like, I'm too tired to stay up.
I mean, at least that's good, I think.
So you all wake up the next morning.
Wally's dead.
When you wake up, when you wake up, you're laying next to a pile of ashes.
What?
Oops.
What do you mean?
Yeah.
They're not Wally.
That's a lie. What you wake up to is someone in the middle of reading a spell scroll and disintegrating Wally.
Stab.
And
even better.
So you watch them disintegrate them.
Nice.
And that's what we're on for this week.
Wait, what?
Wait, what?
The second one
God,
wasn't
what
a
a
joke,
fun.
guys. The second one wasn't a joke.
What?
None of that was a joke. I just rephrased how the moment happened. You woke up and watched someone disintegrate Wally with a spell scroll.
We should have had the massive sleepover take over all the floor space so they can't safely teleport in. We need at least 5 square feet of ground to land on. So if we just take up every square foot of the room, where are they going to teleport?
I see.
Well then.
I don't know what Ju's going to do with that information. I guess we'll find out next week.
Oh, I'm traumatized.
That's
fantastic. Why?
Wow.
Okay, we don't listen. That happened one time.
Yeah, when he said that they were being disintegrated, oh, I thought you were doing a funny. No, I didn't really realize you were serious.
No, Ju woke up, and I'll slightly expand it further because there was more I intended to say, but I wanted to cut the session off before anyone tried to react and go past where I wanted to stop. You woke up, looked around the room, sort of that groggy wake up, saw a metal tube on the floor, and then saw someone casting a spell scroll that disintegrated your boyfriend.
Oh no.
Whoops, my bad.
Right?
Can I?
Whoops.
Whoopsie daisy.
Oh no.
Question.
Of course, I don't have counter spell.
That I might or might not get an answer to. Will they specifically aiming for Wally?
It certainly looked that way.
Okay.
It very much appeared to be on purpose.
Cool.
So we have guilds after half the party.
Oh no.
Someone finally died.
Oh no.
First player death. That's okay. Oh, Wally, what are you playing next?
No idea. So
Is this not?
you will know when I have it, when I know it.
Is this like an underpaid death, or is this bring us new sheet kind of death?
We'll find out.
Wally, I'd start working
It's
on
not
that
next
second
session
sheet,
yet, so I can't answer that.
Wally, buddy.
Next time on D&D.
Ah.
I get to work on that second sheet, buddy, and I feel like there's at least 2 people in this party that want to kill me now.
Who's the second person?
Wally, I'd say Wally, but you know, it's kind of hard to want to kill someone when you're already dead. So it's just you. Sorry, Kenny.
Me?
Oh, Wally's dead.
I think. I think.
Player.
No, I think you're thinking about you.
Well, no, you're second person. You was first person. No, I know Wally will have their own way to bring hell upon me. I wait for the day it comes, Wally.
Oh no.
You won't know when it happens anyway. You're alright.
You don't need to.
Just like how Wally got stabbed in his sleep, you'll never know. You'll wake up to it being done to you.
Wally, if we're doing this, you better help me play into it.
Oh boy.
What?
Evil fox art.
Oh god.
I told you I was coming for your boyfriend.
Oh no. Not like this.
Next, we'll take your sister.
That's the plan.
Paul already planned all of our death.
I'm coming for I'm fucking coming for y'all.
Yep, Paul already has our plans or our deaths planned. He paid for the funerals already.
Damn.
The only one that's gonna be left. Well, there might be 2 left now. Volpe, you might get spared because you do have a new ally.
Oh.
And I don't mean the ones you met this session. I mean the one that affects your actual character sheet.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And then Ju's gonna stay alive so you can
Not gonna lie.
traumatize Ash even more.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
Not gonna lie, I was super happy that I got the reaction I got to the reveal of who the leader of the Purified is.
Yeah, I totally didn't already know that.
Totally not.
I mean, I
totally didn't know who that person was in the woods way back anyway.
The leader of the Purified.
I figured some people might suspect she was in some way connected to them, but.
No, did you forget we had the entire conversation about you just
telling me that's right, yeah, I forgot. I literally told you that.
I knew who that was before they were even introduced. And I mean, like, in full.
Yeah, I forgot I told you I was thinking about doing that as one of my custom additions to the backstory. Which, incidentally,
sorry,
I then...
Ju, but not sorry at all.
At all. Although Ju has gone extremely quiet, and it's slightly, genuinely unnerving.
We're planning my death. And not the character.
Ju is currently crying. That's what's happening.
Well,
We
now
broke you.
Well, now I feel bad.
Do you?
Non-verbal
Do you
mourning.
really?
Yes, I didn't want to get that upset about a fictional character. Jesus.
This is Ju. You're
You
obsessed with fictional characters more than real
Ash.
people.
I mean, you did just, disintegrate me. And while I was cuddling with them.
I should have swapped
I
the
mean,
spell
I
scrolls.
guess.
Should have swapped the
gets-
scrolls.
Ash gets very attached.
I love how
to
easily
characters.
manipulated Volpe is. It makes me so happy.
half of it's playing in, and half of it is because I'm also scheming for something I don't know if you see coming yet.
I mean, I have some guesses on things you might try and do.
Breadcrumbs. That's all I have to say is breadcrumbs. And that's not for Paul, that's for the party. Breadcrumbs.
I like your idea, by the way.
Oh, I know. I thought you would.
Now I feel slightly bad.
Don't.
They had it coming.
They had it coming, probably.
They had it coming. Not even probably anymore. They just had it coming. Someone turn Ju on and off again. Or sorry, someone turn him off and on again.
On and off? Okay. On, off.
There you go. Now we can restart him back as normal.
even my mod is like restart Ju.
Oh man.
Anyways, power on, Ju.
That's fine. You feel free to take a few minutes because I know you're one of the ones I always stick around and chat with after, and I would still like to do that, but you take the time you need first. I didn't notice you typing. I didn't realize you were typing stuff in the tavern because I'm on my computer.
Oh, I didn't.
I was in the
either.
other chat, so.
Yeah, I did. So, out of character, there's a lot of things going on in Ju's head. A character they had a lot of faith in is now betraying them. They just went to their
Hey.
parents' house.
Well,
I don't know what happened
hey.
there.
Technically speaking, you haven't actually betrayed them yet because you didn't know what you were
Yeah.
delivering.
You know, maybe it was just someone's enchiladas.
And you could also, and I'm saying this because this is one of the things I think you might be doing, and do not tell all of us if you are, because I want to see how it plays out.
Oh, don't worry.
I'm also leaning towards thinking that your long-term plan, unfortunately that went awry, but your long-term plan was to earn their trust and then kill them from the inside. Which I'm curious to see if that is what you decide to do. But yeah, so far all you've technically done is potentially either earn the trust of and or fool someone into earning the trust of that you could help or hinder later. The only problem is, unfortunately, what you did to earn the trust caused some problems, but nobody knows that yet either. So
Something tells me Wally's dad might not be the happiest with me after today.
Yeah, we'll see how that goes.
Yeah. I mean, it's not like Jimmy's all-knowing or anything. He won't know of this. Right. New name.
Yeah.
Yo, it's New. Hey, New, how's it going?
It's new Name actually.
Yeah, New.
Wait a minute. Hold on. Let me see. Can I do this? I don't know if this is something I can have the ability to do on your. I think it is. No, I was gonna try. I was gonna see if I could change your display name and change it to New NU Name and
Oh, I got you. I can just do that myself.
problem is, especially on a US keyboard, I don't know if there's a way to make an E with a
Alt.
like French accent on the top of it.
Hold Alt and just mash the numpad till it works.
What do you mean?
Do you not know how to type with Alt code?
No, I'm not a nerd.
Lujo.
Damn. No wonder you're not going to computer science college.
No fucking shit. What? I dropped out of graphic design.
Damn. Or just do
My
what
shit.
Ju says and copy and paste it.
Yeah, I was gonna copy and paste it.
If your character isn't gonna be named New Name, I'm gonna be very disappointed. And it may or may not be my fault. In which, as a player, I apologize. I did not know that would happen. Let me preface that now. I do apologize as a player. I don't like being the cause of someone losing a character. But as a character,
Yeah,
there's just repercussions.
it happens.
I was gonna say, luckily for you, it happened to the person who is the most like me as far as, even though we both play 5th edition D&D, we think the most like an old school D&D player as far as like death happens.
You're the most likely to be okay.
It's gonna be Nam. It's just
You're the most okay to die. I would have felt. I do feel really bad though. I want you to know that. Your tale will be told through generations if we live through this campaign. I wrote it all
I didn't even
down.
notice you did that yourself, Jude. My bad. I went and copied and pasted for myself.
Right.
Nah, I
Well,
wanted
this
the
was a
dots.
wonderful session, even though I was only here for the last half hour, and I'm really sorry about that.
But you were here to serve exactly the purpose I needed you to.
That's the best time to be here, right? Nothing spookier than a player joining late just to deliver the most unnerving shit ever. Anyways, Ju, how long do I have before you kill me? Ju? A few sessions? Okay, anyways, I'm gonna head out now then. See ya. I'll have a way to live by then.
Bitch.
Fuck you.
You just got hit with the Freddy Krueger.
You know what? No, you don't even get a bye. Goodbye to Sheila, goodbye Melphis, goodbye Amira, goodbye DM, goodbye New Name.
I'm gonna end my stream. I'm gonna chill out for a little bit. To make it even better, this is my first character death ever. Well, technically my first ever character death. Okay, no, everybody's just being quiet. Cool. Thought it broke for a second.
Okay, sorry about that. You and I are feeling better. I think. Maybe.
For now.
Well, I am, at least. It's slowly, like, transferred over.
But yeah. First character I've ever had, poof. Because the other one technically doesn't count because we retconned it, but I did have a character before this guy. But that was at level 1, and it was like, yeah, that was by accident. Let's not do that.
Yeah, see, I'm a little too liberal with mine because I tend to be someone who's like 60-40 enjoys combat as a player as much or more as I do roleplay. And I usually play with my older brothers and a bunch of other like dudes, so there's less chances just the way we play. Like we roleplay and stuff, but there's less of that kind of attachment to an extent. Like it's more of always like friendly bonds and stuff.
Yeah.
So, and usually by the time one of us dies, it's pretty much a TPK at that point. So we're all just used to saying, I guess we're starting over next week. So I've never really considered it from a single character perspective before. Because me and my brothers are a bunch of fucking
like,
chuckleheads.
Huh.
Yeah.
What
So
if
I
Ju
guess I'll
just
be
finally
I'll be
dropped
sitting out, but I'll be there next session, I
permanently?
guess.
Yeah, I in hindsight, I should have figured out 10 minutes faster something was off when I didn't immediately hear Ju react to the end of the session. Like, now
I
I'm
had
thinking
a
about it, I'm
moment
like,
where,
ooh.
like, all verbal reactions were just no, you know?
I mean, you did get a
Understood.
reaction. You did get, huh? And then you said, nah, I'm just kidding. What you actually see is the process of it. That's when it was like, shut down. Just.
Well, and the funny thing
Yeah.
is, I didn't even do that. As much as it sounds like it from the description, I didn't even do that to be silly, haha, pick on Ju. I did it because it would not make sense for you to like have had it happen and not feel your arm move when the body changed. So I'm like, all right, so it would actually make more sense if you kind of woke up, like maybe they took one loud creaky step or something at just the last second. Because if I did it the way I was originally describing, you literally would have woken up 2 seconds after it happened anyway, because your arm would have flopped on the bed and woken you up. So then I'm like, well, let me reword it in a way where you see signs of things I described earlier in the session, so that all the point of describing those things earlier is out there for people to use next session. Anyway, you and I need to figure out what the hell you're doing. I mean, apparently you're going to be new Name, but...
Yeah, I guess so.
Can you imagine? Comes to session next week. Will I introduce your new party member to you? Hello, everyone. My name is New Name.
New name?
No, New Name. It's
How's
foreign.
it spelled?
Nuename.
So it's new name, but spelled and pronounced differently.
No, there's a thing over the E.
X on the U.
Yeah, accent on the E. And the
No,
A.
not accent on the E. I said accent aigu.
I don't
It's
know.
French.
I barely heard you, to be honest. That makes more sense, though.
Ju's just slowly gonna start, like, reverting back to his original self as Thezora. Where he's just, fuck the disguise, it's not worth it anymore.
The changeling's like, I'm not gonna change no more.
He's gonna be like, I'm tired of this shit. I'm done.
I'm tired of this, Grandpa.
Well, it's too damn bad. I'm tired of this, Paul. Oh.
I can't help it.
It smells like vanilla mocha.
Yeah, Mr. Flipper smells like vanilla mocha today.
Oh.
I spray him with some of my perfumes. So today it was vanilla mocha martini. Last time it was vanilla bean Noel. I'm probably thinking the next one is probably just gonna be platinum. Don't ask me why the others have such elegant names and then there's fucking platinum. Oh, I could do wild Madagascar vanilla. Or cherry blossom. Maybe saltwater breeze. Oh wait, hang on. But I
My dog
really
is snoring like I'm fucking human.
We got people shooting
My
themselves
little,
in the
my little chihuahua just.
foot with arrows.
You guys want to know something funny?
Sure.
So at Bath and Body Works, they had a it's part of their Pride line. It was a Pride perfume. Take a guess at what it smells like.
No idea.
Bubble?
What?
Bubbles.
I don't know.
God damn it!
Huh?
Well, I mean, apparently no one got that.
You said a pride candle, and he said butthole.
Oh,
It's gay
butthole.
sex.
I know.
I couldn't understand.
It's a first of all, it's a body spray. Second of all, no, it's
You make your whole body and room smell like butt stuff.
There you go.
It smells like fruits.
Birds?
Fruit.
Oh, fruit. That
Well,
makes
that makes
sense.
sense too. Yeah, you do gotta be fruity.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Fruity. Yeah,
I just
it's
found
nice.
it really ironic, and my mom gave it to me.
Nice.
Well,
It's like, oh yeah, they got this new Pride line. Here, you can have this, and I'm just like, thanks, mom.
Oh, nice.
At least she's supportive.
There you go. See, nice and supportive.
Most of my early life experience around the gay community was my flaming gay male cousin who says the 6-letter F word more than any person I've ever met.
Oh well, clearly you don't know me too well.
So I immediately think of male gay stuff when you say pride, because I was raised around him and he taught me all the genuine stuff I needed to know and also how to make fun of it.
Okay.
There you go. Very helpful.
Therefore, your pride perfume smells like butt stuff.
Okay.
And the phrase butt stuff just makes me giggle.
Butt stuff. It smells like butt stuff.
See? Even my mother said it.
It's pretty funny.
That turned out to be.
Is Ju okay after Wally's death? No, absolutely not.
Turned out to be far
Yeah,
more
I met parents and then died.
Hey.
Gotta go back to my mom.
Oh,
at least you don't have to wait 3 days to die now.
That's true.
Makes that whole was like, all right, so you fucked off the first day. Yeah. Well, doesn't matter now, does it?
I guess not. Dang. I
mean,
guess
I had
that
to sell
was
that
a
you weren't
waste of a
about to
day.
get dusted.
Oh, dang.
I got Thanos snap.
I just realized you had a rough last day. You got stripped of your paladin powers. You still had your 3. You at best had 3 days left to live anyway, and then you get dusted in your sleep.
Right?
Maybe I shouldn't be a DM anymore.
Oh no!
I might have
They'll be fine.
gone too far.
Yes, Melphis, the session is over.
Cool. I didn't want to interrupt.
No, yeah. It ended around the time I dusted a character with a disintegrate spell.
Oh no! Another
Which
disintegration.
happens to be my character's boyfriend.
Yeah, that's why I am new Name. I'm not Wally.
Oh, is that?
anymore.
Oh no! Did you get killed?
Yep, I have been dusted.
So
You
that
had
means
3
there's
days
no
to live
chance.
anyway.
You can't bring back a disintegrated person, right?
There's ways.
Oh, there are? Oh, okay.
It's difficult, but there's ways.
It's very, yeah, I was about to say it's difficult and dangerous, but yeah.
Uh-oh. Well, better
There's
make a new
options.
character sheet.
Yeah, that's the plan.